Hello and happy Easter! Welcome back to the Roll Red channel, friends and foes. Thanks for tuning in to our first ever Easter special. I'm your humble host and dungeon master, Leeforia Zolkawali, Mossknight TCR, she of her pronouns, frequent player of the channel. And as for my players today, we've got Sir Dauntless Noi, Incarone Ryan, LabRat Spencer, and Conchicus Will. You've seen all these fine folks before in previous holiday specials, Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, but none of them have ever faced anything like Easter. Today we're going to be entering an exciting adventure with chocolate, eggs, and whatever else comes our way. So I'll set the scene for you four. It's bright and early, Easter Sunday, at the ripe hour of 10:30 a.m. Because to me, that's really early. And you all come downstairs to the lounge of Team Code Red Tower, where the whole gang spends our days. Do each of you have any special morning routines or Easter routines that you're doing on your way down to meet up with the crew?
I don't know. Can I be the guy who leaves the big bunny footprints everywhere?
You absolutely can be the guy who leaves the big bunny footprints everywhere.
I'm doing that.
I want to
Can I
put
be the
one
guy
of the
with-
Easter baskets.
I want one of those headbands with the rabbit ears.
Sure,
Yeah.
we'll say you've got that.
Hell yeah.
Add it to the inventory.
Add it to your inventory.
Yes.
This is gonna
Already
boost your
is.
agility.
I come down and I say I don't actually know when Easter is.
Today, obviously. I'm getting a vibe that everyone is just kind of making their way down to the lounge.
I'm gonna bring everybody Easter baskets.
Beautiful. Well, as you should, because as you all know, as David has been telling you guys for the last couple weeks, we're doing a team Easter egg hunt. Everyone was asked to come down to the lounge so we could begin. David spent all of last night hiding eggs around the tower for you guys. Do you all come in from different directions? Do you all bump into each other coming down the elevator? Where do you think you all come from?
Take the elevator. It is full of witchcraft.
Hey, I had nothing to do with it.
Say lie all you want. I will be taking the stairs.
Alrighty. Noah comes down the stairs. Ryan, do you take the witchcraft elevator?
Oh yeah, of course I do. Because apparently I made it.
Of course. Spencer, Conchicus.
I'll take the elevator.
Yeah, I don't know where my lab is. Somewhere from there.
Awesome. So the three of you come down the elevator as Noi's footprints are shaking the stairwell, but you all make it down to the lounge at approximately the same time. And you don't need to roll to perceive. You guys are the first ones down. Not even David's here yet.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
Sweet.
Yippee!
You're now free to interact amongst yourselves.
Where egg?
Good morning, guys.
Morning-ish, I guess.
I mean, it is morning. It is before noon. I would categorize that as morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're like looking for eggs. That's what we.
Well, have we started yet?
Well,
is
I
there
don't
like
know-
an
yeah.
official start time? Are we
I mean,
We're just gonna
Well,
steal them from you.
I don't know how...
Actually, we could go ahead and start looking and hide them.
Shall
Ourselves.
we proceed?
I mean, I did-
with the egg in the room.
Could we just ask? Where's David? Can't we just ask him, can we look for eggs? It wouldn't be that hard, I'd
Well, no one's
assume.
here.
Spencer,
Well, yeah, but we could find him.
Spencer, roll a history check.
David's on vacation and I just didn't know.
No.
No, I want to roll history. I know what history is. 17.
17, perfect. Spencer, you vividly recall David's message to the group chat saying, don't start looking until everyone's in the lounge.
Okay, so legally we cannot look for eggs yet.
How about illegally?
Yeah. What
No.
if we simply break the rules? I mean,
I mean,
I found one on my hat.
Here's an
Listen,
important
we-
question.
we
Do
made it
see
here.
an egg? Are there eggs?
Do
in
we
our
see-
kitchen?
Yeah, we made it here first. I feel like we've at least earned the right to get a little head start.
I'm gonna be evil. Can can I roll to perceive egg? The one any eggs that aren't attached to my hat currently.
Yes, you may.
Can I help with them?
Uh-huh.
I think that's what Will was saying of like, do we see any in our vicinity right now, like without?
Roll perception.
Who, all of us?
Anyone who wants to look for egg.
Yeah,
I'll look
yeah.
for an egg.
Egg.
I don't want to look
Man.
for like. I'm gonna be a good little boy.
Yeah.
There is no eggs. They lied.
I think I
They-
ate blinding still.
This really makes you blind for a day.
Wait, can I?
They
I'm
fucking
gonna-
lied
now
to
I'm-
us. There are no eggs in this tower.
Now on basis, I have to roll because I have to see if it would be that bad,
All right. Yep, go for it.
You got a nat 20.
and I got a 15.
Hey, a 15 ain't that bad. That ain't too shabby. Regardless, no, none of you spot any eggs. There are no eggs
Blind.
at least that you can see immediately. Do you continue to look, or
Science
do you
lab, I
decide?
could make eggs.
You're gonna bioengineer eggs first.
Where the heck is everybody else?
Can we just go wake them up? We just go knock on their doors. Is that a bad idea? Is that mean?
I mean, you can do that. Meanwhile, I'm
It's
gonna
10:30.
go.
It's fine.
I'm gonna scour for more eggs. I mean, hey, if you want to do the legal thing, we can't start without people. So if you want to go find people, that's fine. I'm gonna be evil. I'm gonna be a gremlin.
I want
I
to
agree.
find. Our
Am I allowed to
friend
be
and
gremlin?
David.
Yeah. Ryan and Noy, you guys are good to be gremlins and evil. Spencer, you want to look? Will, what do you want to do?
Perhaps I'll message David in the group chat. Be like, yo, what's up? Where you at?
Okay, awesome. Can you roll for iPhone comprehension? I'm just kidding. You don't gotta do it. You don't have to do that. Cool. Can you please tell us, what does your text say, and read it as accurate to the text? Like if you're using emoticons, we gotta know.
Oh, okay. Wait, what did the David's original text didn't have like a time or anything on it? Right?
It did. It was 10:30. You guys were all punctual.
Oh, and it's 10:30 now. Okay, I was just like,
Will's
I'm
text
just-
says, "Hey, you up?" Question mark.
yeah, it says that.
So we'll
Okay,
we'll
yeah.
text you up.
Maybe add like a little like guy blushing emoji too.
No, put the raised eyebrow one as well.
Yeah, both of them.
Yep. Okay. Cool. You got that. You got that too.
This is a real group effort for this text. Everyone forgot that they were gonna look for eggs.
They forget you. We were going to go look for eggs. We all just crowd over your shoulders, looking at your
Yeah.
phone, pointing aggressively.
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
Proceed to send like 5 egg emojis to David all separately.
Okay. Okay. That's enough. That's plenty. That's plenty.
Triple texting game.
So these texts, like it's telling you that they're being delivered, but they are not being opened.
Ooh, dang.
So Spencer, you said you wanted to go and look for people, right?
Yeah, I want to look for David or our friends. We got doors in this place. I'm knocking.
Cool. Well, do you want to tag along, or do you want to keep on
Sure.
spamming David's phone?
Nah, I'll tag along.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, the group is splitting up. Noy and Ryan, I'm gonna let you guys describe first. Where are you gonna start looking for eggs?
So
Oh,
Alright.
before I leave, I know you're being evil. No, I know you think this is witchcraft. But to my witch friend, who wanna climb walls?
give.
I was like a cat, but you can just go straight vertical.
Yeah, give.
It's touch. I'm just gonna like pat you on the shoulder. And now
Ah.
you can surfaces upside down and along ceilings, while leaving its hands free, so you can just like on your feet.
Yeah, David was extra. David went extra for this year's hunt.
You could even say he went extra. So, where are you two starting your search?
So you said we're in the lobby, like the bottom floor lobby.
Yeah, the bottom floor.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna look outside.
Okay, you're going outside.
See, because we have bushes at the front, so I'm gonna look in the bushes.
Okay.
You're thinking on one dimension. I'm thinking in like 8 dimension.
Fuck.
Where do you find eggs? The refrigerator. I'm going to the kitchen.
Go back up.
Noy, roll investigation on the fridge.
On the
I'm always coming
brick.
back with a carton of eggs.
That's the hope. That's an 8.
Noi, instantly, you open that shit up. You find an empty carton of eggs.
This is bullshit.
There are no more eggs
Now you have a
in the fridge
basket?
because they were used to make Easter eggs.
They didn't
Wait,
say
ew, they're hiding
one.
actual eggs?
That's kind of.
Yeah, you hide actual eggs.
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all? What?
Like
Wait, is
real
that not
shit,
a
like you
thing?
drain the yolk out of them.
Exactly. You drain the
What?
yolk,
No.
you drain the
What?
yolk, and then you dye it.
Nah, bro. Here we just dip that shit, and you had to get rid of them before they rotted.
I didn't know.
We hard-boiled ours and dyed them, but we didn't hide those ones. We turned them into deviled eggs.
Well, that sounds like a
Hide
you
the fake-
problem.
You hide the fake plastic eggs with candy and money in them.
Oh.
No, we did both. It
Wait,
was
you
not-
have money in your eggs?
So
Hold
you
up.
got to think of it this way: the ones that you
it was like
de-yolk
$1
and dye, those are not for consumption. They're just for decoration. It's a fun activity on Easter. The chocolate ones are the ones you consume.
I'll let you know. I've never actually done an egg hunt. in
Well,
real life.
That is a sad
You're
existence.
doing one right now.
Grandma made us- Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot. The name of this game is The Ultimate Egg Hunt.
This is the only egg hunt I ever get to do. Forever. It is the ultimate one.
That's crazy.
Okay, awesome. So, Noah, you find the empty carton that was used for arts and crafts. Ryan, would you like to roll to investigate some bushes?
No, nah. I don't feel like it.
Okay, cool. In that case, we'll segue over to Spencer and Will. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I got dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice. Okay, Ryan, you start rummaging through these bushes, and you find a little chocolate egg.
Oh. Big news.
I take off my hat and I put it on my head and put the hat back on.
Wicked. Good job. You found an egg.
No one will ever know.
I will let you decide your next location for hunting before we shift over to the fellas.
Oh, my fellas. The where else? I'm gonna keep looking outside. I'm gonna. You know what? Actually, let's be smart about this. So I'm gonna go to the top of the tower, and look in the torch room.
Okay, so you're gonna climb to the top
Yes, of course.
using the spider climb.
Actually, does you know, so like would mage hand also work? Because I don't think that's tall enough. That's only 30 feet.
I don't think so. No, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Spencer, does spider climb have a height restriction?
No, you just get to climb on walls and ceilings and shit. You have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. So
Okay.
your regular speed is just how fast you climb, and you can just go.
Better start going then, Ryan.
You're like Spider-Man, basically.
So Spencer and Will, I assume you guys are headed probably up to the member dorms, which is kind of right in the not the middle of the tower, but you know, in the big part where the logo is.
Of course.
Of course, of course. Okay. Is there anyone in particular you guys are looking for? Are you looking together, splitting up?
Okay.
Does David have a room here? I'm unfamiliar with
David has an office.
Okay.
Where
I'll
does
just pick
David
David's
live?
office.
Wait.
Okay, that's actually a sad answer that we don't want to get into right now. So, Will, you want to
Okay, never
you
mind,
want
my bad.
you want to go to David's office, Will?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out David's office.
Yeah, for sure. Easy enough. You guys ride I'm assuming the witchcraft elevator all the way up to the dorm floors, or actually, I guess probably the floor above, because David doesn't want to be woken up by our snoring. And there be his door. Do you knock? Kick it down?
Yeah, I knock.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're polite.
Roll to knock. Just kidding. No, you don't have to do that, obviously.
I pulled it up.
Rolling my eyes out here. No, just kidding. So you knock, and you get no answer.
Can I try the door? Like, is it unlocked? I don't want. I'll just like crack it if it's.
Go ahead and try the handle. You don't have to roll for that either. You do so,
Like, am I rolling?
but
Booby-trapped?
it is locked. David tends to keep his office locked if he's not inside.
Okay, well that's good because it means like weird entity didn't. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna be wrong. At least his office is locked. Because that's normal.
Maybe we'd find clues if we went in, though. I guess we could check. I have a sneaking suspicion everybody else is gonna be gone too, but we'll take a look.
Yeah, let's check everyone else, and then we can come back to the potentially breaking into David's office. Because listen, if people are in trouble, it's not breaking and entering, it's trying to save our friends.
Wait, you know what? I have an idea. It'll speed this up. I'll can I do like my minor illusion cantrip, where I think I can make a sound, and I'll just make like a big announcement, like "Wake up, everybody!"
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Yeah.
You were
I'll do
gonna
that.
fireball the door. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's if nobody answers, I might do that. Yeah. Okay, I do that. I'll just make an announcement that says like, "Everybody get up! It's an egg emergency."
It's an egg emergency.
And then it plays like an Amber Alert.
Oh my god. Okay, damn.
Okay, I have something for getting in the room if this doesn't work.
Yeah.
Actually.
Sure. So, Will, easy enough. I'm gonna just tap in here to your minor illusion because your powers are very digitally interface based. You're able to broadcast that through the tower's PA system, so even Ryan outside hears it. Noi as well. Your voice bellows through the halls, telling everyone to get up because it's an egg emergency, and then that terrible Amber Alert sound plays.
Yeah.
And
It's actually so fucked up.
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So evil.
But David's door does not budge.
And, and we're not like none of the door, none of the like other people's rooms are on this floor, right?
Yeah, no, they're just the floor below you.
Okay. Well, I'll pass to Spencer in the meantime, see if anybody responds.
I
Fantastic.
was trying to see if I had a thing for getting to David's office, but because I have enlarge and reduce, but it doesn't make me tiny enough.
You'd have to be real small to get into that door
I'd have to
crack.
be really small, and I'd just be like 2 feet instead of 2 inches, which would be
Yeah.
fun. But I can imbue things with stuff, so I'm trying to see if I have any supplies. But I don't think I do. I can affect something that like has a visual effect including up to 25 words of text, which could leave an announcement if anyone comes down, but I don't think anyone's here. Can we go I want to go open someone's door.
Yeah.
Really quick. Like run downstairs and try to like see if anyone's in there just to double check that, because we're above the dorms
That's correct.
technically.
Sure. So easy.
So I want to
Yeah, no.
run down and find Az's door and just like knock on it really hard and then open it.
Will, do you go too?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. So easy enough. You guys just hop down the elevator just one floor to the member dorms. I'm gonna give to you for free, Spencer, that you know which door is Az's. And what did you say you wanted to do to the door?
I just want to like, I said bang on it, like knock really really loudly, like with my fist, just like hit the door really hard, and then if there's no answer, I'm just gonna open it.
Yeah, go for it. And if you say anything, of course, feel free to yell at us.
Get up, bitch. That's what I say. Fucker's
No
not getting up
response.
at 10:30. Okay, so she's not here. Awesome. All right, we're breaking into the office now.
Yeah, that's all you want to do with the member dorms?
I mean, we can go to other ones.
No, that's-
I don't think no one responded. I did just bang on someone's door really loudly, which, as someone who's anxious, would terrify me and make me come peek outside to see if something's wrong. And then I yelled, "Get up, bitch!"
You didn't want to
Like,
open it or anything?
yeah, I'll open it. I said I would open it if
Oh,
there was no response.
I didn't catch that.
I thought I did. Oh, my bad.
I
I'm
would-
gonna open it.
Maybe you didn't. I was just waiting for you to describe that. Cool.
Oh, I just open it aggressive. I just open the door. I don't. It's a door.
It's important to note that demonic void, Az, is half demon, half void, and so their room doesn't occupy any physical space in the tower. So when you open that door, you do just see the void.
Well, she's not in it, so like.
Well, roll me perception, pal.
God damn it, she get lost in her own fucking void again. She's not here. I told you.
Damn.
She's not fucking here.
Let me have a look.
I'm
You
so
ain't
adamant.
lying.
Thank God. Thank God.
Nat 1.
Not one on looking into the void. You know what? In fairness, it is an overwhelming darkness, but maybe because Will has special digital goggles, he'll have some luck.
Void that makes you blind for a day.
Real.
Okay, everybody here ain't blindness too. I'm gonna try. Oh fuck, there it is.
Okay, that's, yeah, an 18. That's a lot more logical. So Will just squints and kind of like taps on his little digital glasses there, and they kind of zoom in. And Will, you do notice something. Now, off the top of your head, you're pretty sure that Az isn't an egg. But
What?
that is what
Who
you
made my girlfriend an egg?
that is what you see. So again, Az's room is the void. This egg is just kind of floating, suspended about 10 feet in front of you.
Okay,
I'm swimming. I'm swimming.
I think I should cast detect magic on this egg.
Go for it.
Alright, I do so.
Awesome. So we're again flavoring this very digitally. You're scanning this egg for anything magical, and all you're getting are some basic readings of the same energy signature as the tower. So what you're picking up is Az's powers, a little bit of demonic bitchery, which is the hell parts of Az, and just some general voidness. So from your readings, this egg is giving off the same information that Az themselves would give.
Well then.
Is there anything like?
Should we take Az? Should we take?
Yeah, Az is going in my alchemy, in my tote bag that I definitely have. You know that bag that I carry around that has all my patches on it, Leaf?
Well,
That
I
says,
mean,
like,
what were you gonna collect eggs in? So of course.
Well, that's true, but I just want to clarify that it says like ACAB and shit on it.
Or like egg ab. No, you're right.
Oh.
There wasn't really a pun there. So
Well,
ex-
That could have
Kill
been.
him.
You didn't say it. That could have been.
thank you, Noi. So again, as this egg is, it is 10 feet away. How do you guys attempt? Yes, that's what I said.
No, sorry, no, I had a question, but you were
Most
still
annoying
talking.
one to get.
Well, you were still talking. I didn't want to interrupt. I just had a question.
What's your question?
I have several now. Okay, first of all, I've probably been in this room a couple times. Can I just swim in the void using prior knowledge?
Roll
2,
history.
Okay, the second part comes if I can somehow get the egg into my hand, but that's gonna not happen.
I do have mage.
Never mind, I'm
Mage
actually the
thing, so I can
coolest
just-
ever. I got a fucking
Woo!
24 on a nat 20. I'm swimming effortlessly. I'm backstroking through the void.
Crossing butterflies.
So
because
that
that's
roll
just
was
so
to see if you remember if you can do that, and yes, you remember that you can enter the void.
Amazing.
So if you want, you can roll
That doesn't
me.
make me confident I can do things in the void.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to roll athletics to see if you're able to get to demonic egg.
Yeah, this is. Well, okay.
Don't fumble.
That's an 11.
That's an 11.
That's not bad.
Okay, so Spencer, you make
I
the
don't
jump.
die.
You kind of lose your footing with the hop, but you have enough momentum that you do grab onto the egg. Now you're just kind of ever so slightly floating deeper into the void away from the door.
I should have fucking tied a rope to myself before this, and I didn't. I thought about it, and then I didn't say it.
I mean, I have mage hand. I can just grab the egg.
It's
But not Spencer.
Listen, I'm already here, guys.
Okay, I got your thing, dude.
I was committed.
Okay,
Listen.
I respect
Me and my girlfriend's in danger, and I don't think before I do anything ever.
Well, you can absolutely use the mage hand
well-
to reel them in, though.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
okay.
grab me.
That was my comment there of you want to just grab the egg and just leave Spencer in the void. I mean, if that's what you want to do, no worries. But
I wanted to I also was thinking I had a question, but I needed to be able to physically hold the egg for me to think this was plausible.
Maybe I'll just text the group chat that people be eggs up here, so get up here.
The egg. Everyone else is not an egg, as I've deduced from this.
I'm gonna
Everyone else is a
paraphrase
wave
that.
only.
Yeah, please. Do.
Okay, so how are you guys getting out of this pickle? Spencer, you got to get out of the void. What are we doing?
Can you mage hand it, or would you prefer me to do something else?
I mean, sorry. Did you have the egg with you, or?
Yeah, I'm holding the egg.
Oh,
I
okay,
thought.
alright, fine. I'll just mage hand. I'll just grab your.
Perfect.
By the scruff of your neck and play in.
If I'm remembering correctly from the Valentine's game, how we flavored this as Spencer, you see a giant periwinkle mouse cursor just kind of grab you by the goggles and pull you back out of the void.
That's okay. I like mice in all forms.
Shit. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Real as hell.
This is just like I'm Will, but in like ancient times.
Hey,
I'm
say it with
editing,
me.
but-
Computer mice are mice too.
Exactly, and we support them. I'm on regular ground and I'm holding the egg, right?
Bingo dingo.
I've been dropped by the computer mouse, not being held up to the ceiling and dragged behind Will. Is there anything like? Because you're like, oh yeah, like Will was getting readings of what as would just come up as. I don't know how to phrase this other than like, is there a sentience of the? Does this feel like a person was turned into an egg, or is it just like someone put the vibe into the egg?
If you'd like to roll for that, you may.
I don't know what I would roll.
I
I'm
guess
just trying to gauge if there's
insight. They haven't added the vibe check roll yet, but that's essentially what we're going for here.
Yeah, because I'm
Like
just I just
say.
We'll just do an insight to see if you can pick up on any level of sentience.
because like if you feel it and I feel because like I handle rats and like chemicals, so I feel like I'd have a pretty good idea of like what feels like something alive-ish, I guess. I don't know shit.
Awesome.
It's a fucking egg.
Yeah. Your answer here is maybe.
Well, you know, I tried.
We feel like we should check some other rooms. We got to get the gang all here.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else. Where do you want to go?
I feel like we should get Noy and Ryan up here.
Oh yeah. No, I don't want them to get turned to eggs too.
So fun.
Why don't we go over to their perspective?
So funny enough, you mention it. Spencer and Will, could you just roll me both of you perception really quick?
No.
Can you like behave?
Excuse me?
Okay, 14 and 15.
I got a 15. I'm
So-
better than Will, guys.
As Will suggests that, you both hear the sound of footsteps on glass, and so as you turn to look outside, you can see Ryan, outside the window, scaling the tower. Ryan, could you roll me a perception to see if you notice them?
I found one.
Perception?
Yeah, perception.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. Ryan, I'm gonna say you're kind of just like in very awkward eye contact with these two as you're standing outside the window, and they are both staring at you, holding an egg that you can very much tell is as coded.
What happened to ass?
Through the glass, are you yelling?
I'm gonna say that's super muffled. Yeah.
What? We're just screaming through the fucking glass.
The fuck happened to ass?
I yell with all my might.
Just really aggressively telling you to come inside. Like, come here.
Bitch, how?
How the fuck?
So again, it is a window, and it can open.
Well, yeah, but like you have to get off of the window, otherwise.
I don't see a problem with that.
There's many windows.
I'll go open a window. I'll open a window.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say you've probably opened a window or two in your lifetime, so you're pretty much a pro at this point.
Oh yeah.
You open up a
Roll
window
the open window.
for Spider-Own to quite simply climb on in.
Awesome.
And now we're gonna.
Did I ever send my text?
Yeah. We're gonna jump on back down to Noi. Noi, are you still looking for eggs?
You know, I was for a minute. And then, because I'm in the kitchen, I saw food and got distracted and just started cooking breakfast.
Awesome.
Amazing.
So I'm just like eating now.
Sure. So as you know what? Describe it. What you eating, Noi? What's breakfast for Noi on Easter Sunday?
Whatever the hell we have in the kitchen.
Awesome.
Well, we
So I'm
didn't
gonna
have
say
eggs,
like
obviously.
Eggo
Yeah, we
waffles,
clearly didn't have no
now.
eggs.
Eggo
do
waffles
now.
and bacon strips. Yeah, we do. We do now. Eat as.
Crack open ass.
So Noi, as you're enjoying some nice Eggo waffles and bacon strips, you hear the ringtone that Suck Your Brain set up for you, which is a nice little lo-fi hip hop ringtone buzz from your company phone that we gave you.
It is bold of you to assume that I remembered to bring my phone with me.
It is bold. Did you?
You know what, DM? I'm gonna ask you to do something this time. I'm gonna ask you to call it heads or tails.
Okay.
I've got
Okay.
a coin.
What are you calling for?
Let's say.
Whatever.
Oh, I don't need to know. No, that's fine. I'm going tails.
In that case, tails, I have my phone. Heads, I sure don't. You know what? I did bring my phone.
Thank God. I really didn't want to backtrack there. Awesome. So you hear the ringtone that Lex set up for you going crazy a couple times because of that spam chain of text that Will sent, followed by the most recent one. Now, here's the question, Sir Dauntless. Are you the type of person that keeps your phone screen down or screen up?
Probably screen up.
Screen up? Okay, perfect. So within pretty much a glance, you can see that it's Will. Will, what was your text again?
I believe it was my last one was like, get up here,
Everybody might be eggs, yeah. Right.
possibly, but get up here.
No, I'm not going to make
Is
you
it?
roll perception. Go on. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, as I get up to leave, can I just write out edible question mark? And send my-
Yes, you absolutely can. Any emojis?
No, cut and dry.
Cut and dry. Hell yeah. Awesome. You send that text as you, I'm assuming, head to the stairwell.
Yes.
Okay. No, wait. As you start heading up the stairs, just real quick, roll me another perception check. At disadvantage. Yes. Guys, don't text and drive.
Well, it's not good, but I got the same thing on both of them.
Hey, that's not too bad. Yeah, so that's a 10. So, as you're heading up Noi, you do not become aware of another presence nearby. And you head on up the stairs. It's a pretty decent climb. Takes you a couple minutes. But in sure time, you make it to the top. Everyone else is together. And Noah, you can now see that as is an egg.
Edible?
We're not eating my girlfriend.
Can I do Arcana check on the as egg?
Yeah!
You don't have to eat them specifically, but it would be nice to know for future findings.
Woo-wee! That's a 26. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got a +9 on Arcana, so.
Yeah, no, that's pretty solid. You get very similar readings to Will, but it's not a data point. It's a sense of magic. Everything about this egg is as real.
I can't believe it.
This egg is as demonic as they void.
This is a nightmare.
And so just a reminder, on this floor, there are the rooms of Az, myself, Evie, Ryan, who is clearly not an egg, though, Aaron, Al, Mel, and Red.
Hey, I want the freaking evil Easter bunny to come in. We gotta find all the eggs already.
Yeah, I feel like we can probably leave loose, though.
I mean,
What?
Do
Why?
you want me to start just knocking doors down?
Yeah, no, I
Lock them down. I think we can just open them.
no, I'd
It's
say
more
knock
fun.
it down. I'd say knock them down.
It's an emergency.
Yeah,
An emergency. Listen.
yeah.
Alright, can we list the names of who's on this floor again?
Yes. So I'm gonna exclude Ryan from the list again. So it's Leaf, Aaron, Evie. I think I missed to say Ren the first time. Elle, Mel, and Red are on this floor.
Can I also use my cast tiny servant so I can like get my little version under the door? Well, okay, not Ryan. Actually, that's completely pointless. We'll wait until we go to David,
All right.
the lock-picking lawyer.
I want to get Red's egg. I don't know. The alien feels like I don't know. Like
Well, how about we divide and conquer? I'll go to like the end of the hall, and whoever's the first door at the end.
I'll go get Aaron's egg.
Awesome. Can you all roll me just a d4 just to decide the order of the knockings? Okay, so Noi last, Ryan third, Will
2,
second,
1.
Spencer. That makes you first by default, but roll anyway.
It has please be a 1.
Come on,
oh, never
come
mind.
on.
It's not working. I read Will's. I'm stupid.
Please be the one. Please be a 1. That'd be so awesome.
Please?
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
Suspense is killing me.
Ah,
It's stupid.
This is
Please.
brother, are you good?
Hard work.
No.
Tragedy have to fall.
That's
into the
okay.
city once again.
I insulted it and they got mad.
Well, you know, I'm gonna honor the number. It's gonna be Will, Ryan, Spencer, then Noi. So Will, you're going to Aaron's door?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you open it in any super special way, or do you just Shrek it down?
I just shrugged.
You just Shrek it down. Awesome. Will just kicks the door wide open. Aaron's room, as usual, is very nicely decorated. Lots of One Piece. And yep, lo and behold, on her bed there is an egg. Will, you would know Aaron better than anyone.
Is her hat anymore?
Her hat is... roll me perception, actually. It's an 8. If it is, you definitely can't notice it. But you do notice an egg.
I take that.
Okay.
I'll give him a shirt.
Beautiful. Okay, so next up, Ryan. Who are you going to?
Not yours, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's okay.
I'm gonna break your door down specifically.
Nice, awesome.
I'm gonna try and cause as much damage. You know what? I'm casting Burning Hand.
Yo, whoa! Actually,
Yes.
fuck you. Okay, so you do so, and you just cinder my door down, dealing fucking 6 damage to it. Yeah, thanks for that. Now there's just a big hot hole in my door. So my room, it's pretty normal layout. There's a bed. I have a little tree kind of growing into the wall, and in said tree, sitting next to an Invincible volume, you can see me right here GMing this. What the? Get out! Get out!
No.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, you find my egg.
Alright, so I take the egg and I just spike it on the ground.
No! Very well. And I'm assuming, as opposed to Will, you are not taking my egg lovingly at all.
I'm also putting you in my hat.
Awesome, it's cozy in here. Thank you very much. All right, Noi, whose door are you going to? Nope.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't
Spencer.
think that order.
Red. I want to go get Red's egg.
Yeah, sorry, you did say red. Okay, awesome.
I don't know, something about like I'm concerned. Like
Sure. Do you
my
knock?
science buddy is missing. Knock. Who's this?
You peek open the door. You can see Andrus's room. Very, very teched up. A lot of it is decorated the same way as their spaceship once was. And at their desk, gaming headphones still on. Egg.
I'm gonna pick up the egg and very gently place it in my bag.
Very well. And then Noi. You're down the end of the hall. Who you going for?
Well, I think I'm gonna have to go check on Mel.
On Mel? Alright, sweet. So Mel's door is easy to notice because it is the shortest of all of the member doors. Sorry, Mel. How do you open it?
So you know how the Kool-Aid Man enters a room?
Yep, got it. Oh, wait, can you say it at least?
No, because instead, upon entering the door, I'm just going to say, where the short people at?
Awesome. And, of course, you find a comically short egg. And when you notice, I'm going to say right away, Noi, as you kick the door open and yell that, this egg just, like, shivered at the word short. And so you know for a fact that's Mel.
I would pick it up with all the care and grace from someone in metal armor who just knocked down a door with sheer force.
Yup. Fantastic. Okay, awesome. So where do you all go now? I'm gonna assume all four of those events happened kind of in succession.
I'll go Ren's.
You're going to Ren's room next? Okay. And so you're all gonna just keep on going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, sweet. So as you all kind of end up back in the hallway, all four of you feel a buzz.
Waspbane.
That's it.
No, it is your cellular devices.
Do we have to roll something to look?
No, sorry. I was gonna just see if you guys are gonna check them or just leave it on Do Not Disturb, otherwise known as D&D. Boom.
Shut the
My
fuck
phone
up.
is not do not disturb or silent. It's very loud.
Okay, cool. Are you guys checking your phones?
Check my phone.
I would just keep knocking doors down.
All right.
Collecting eggs. Because that's what I was told they were doing today.
No one gets the rest of the eggs. The rest of us look at our phones and
You.
make him do all the work.
Okay, so as Noi heads off to go kick down the next door, the three of you check and you see it's the work group chat, and it's David.
Okay.
He sent, you know that one emoji of like, it's got like the fake mustache and the glasses? Yeah. He sent that one, followed by another message that said, whoops, didn't mean to hit send on that. Is anybody seeing this? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Me and Will looking at the previous text that we all group sent. No, the fuck?
I mean, I sent a text that says, "You mean the eggs?" with like 3 question marks.
He replies,
I'm gonna send a picture of the
Send a
eggs.
picture of the yeah.
2 pictures of the eggs get sent.
Dude,
One from
you're
me,
making me do
one from
extra work.
Ryan.
okay, so you guys sent some pretty bad quality pictures of the eggs. And David replies, oh, egg.
Double-headed.
I send hell no, they turned them to eggs.
David sends a frowny face, comma, this is serious, Inkar 1. Sorry,
And I say,
autocorrect.
I know.
Incarone.
I just send one that says like, "Where you at?" ...
Torch room with Steven. We're safe. Where are you?
Dorm rooms.
Housing.
You see him typing. And like the dots just like keep on fluctuating. Then they go away for a little bit. And then they come back. Then they go away one more time. And then now they're back again. So he's still typing. He's still typing. He says, danger, run. The fucking... Whoops, didn't mean to hit send. Rabbit!
Alright, do a little bit of a perception check to perceive the other presence now.
Could all of you, you three roll me a perception check, while Noi, tell me whose egg you were grabbing during this time.
Okay, so who else was on this floor that we haven't gotten yet? I genuinely don't remember.
Only people left on this floor, I believe, is Eldritch and Jellyfish and Arma.
Alright, and how many eggs do you think I could have busted down doors of and gotten in that time?
I'm gonna give you just a one. Just a one.
Just one. Oh. I've got to choose wisely. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger bit.
Awesome. How do you enter Elle's room?
About the same.
Bang on. I'm gonna behold. You
Just
find.
pure property damage, as much as I can cause.
Hey, when you get the opportunity, why not? And easy enough, you find Elle's egg. I assume you somewhat tenderly pick it up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Friends acquired. Three of you, how are the perception checks going?
Got 11.
I got a pretty good one.
18, 11. All right, Spencer, if you could just make me that perception roll, please, and thank you. 7. Awesome. Okay.
So we were playing patty cake and Ryan. So
Yeah. So the three of you all got the text from David that said, "Watch out for the fucking rabbit." Noi, as you step out of this room with Elle's egg, you are looking at the gang. They're all looking right behind you.
Oh no.
fine, dude.
What y'all look at?
Oh,
Rabbit.
No. That's my new Gustav.
I gotta decapitate this one too.
Big old bunny.
Noi, no damage on this, but you take a kick to the back, sending you down the hall right in front of your buddies.
I shoot him with an arrow. What the fuck, you
Are
bitch ass
the
bunny?
eggs okay?
Yo, chill. Yes, the eggs just kind of bounce out of your hands, but they don't seem to have cracked or anything.
Imagine.
And yeah, there's a.
Mella just dead.
They just die. This giant chocolate rabbit is staring you down. It doesn't seem to have any life or feeling, just urge and instinct. You see the faintest little glimmer of gold in its eyes, and it's dripping molten chocolate.
It's dripped out.
But it seems to want those eggs. Its eyes are just going crazy looking at all those delicious looking eggs you guys have. I am not gonna ask you guys to roll initiative unless you decide to engage.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking engage this
That,
fucking
wait,
thing.
wait, wait. Can I like detect magic to make sure this thing's not gonna turn us into an egg?
Go, yeah, if you can cast it again, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll cast that again.
Awesome. So as you do so, Will, your visor is just like overwhelmed because this thing is like 100%, 99% magic, 1% chocolate.
Can I discern through this if it's capable of using magic or it's just made of magic?
So that 1% chocolate, you're also getting that reading from all of these eggs. So there is clearly some sort of tie, whether or not it made the eggs, shat them out. You don't know for sure, but it's coming towards you, so you better figure it out quick.
Alright. No, you're up.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna have you all.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have you all roll initiative, but Ryan, if you want to get that free action in, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hold Person so it's not barreling towards us.
Interesting. Okay. Sure.
Wait, did you say it was coming towards us?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a DC for that, or is it just?
How do I see? 14 Wisdom save.
14 Wisdom save? Okie dokie. Let me roll. Let me roll for that. What did you say the save was?
14 for Wisdom.
I got a 14, but it's meter to beat it. So Bunny's holding back, but I'm kind of imagining this is kind of a sense of, you know, when like someone short, Mel, is running at you and you just put your hand on their forehead and their legs keep going but they're not advancing. That's kind of the sitch here. It is trying to advance, but it is stuck in place. Let's see those initiative rolls.
Wait, is it not a big bunny?
It's as big as you guys.
Okay.
Almost.
I was just describing the effect of
Okay.
how it can't move.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. No, you're good.
It seems like a pretty large chocolate rabbit.
It is quite large. It is bigger than all of you. Even the tallest, which I actually don't know if that's Noy or Will. It's taller than you. So, Spencer, Sir Dauntless, Conchicus, Ryan last. I should also roll for the funny bunny. Okay, so that's a 12. So the bunny goes after Will. Spencer, you're up first.
Okay. Fuck. I was trying to figure something out because it's part chocolate.
Yeah.
Can we melt it?
Is it already melting?
Yeah,
Well, it's
wasn't this
dripping
considered
and melting,
molten?
or
Molten chocolate is what's dripping off of its body.
okay, so it's already super heated, like kind of.
You won't know unless you try.
Well, you said it's dripping molten chocolate, so I have a pretty good idea. Is a bunny holding anything, or is it just a big chocolate bunny?
It's just a big chocolate bunny.
Who the fuck is fighting? Fucking stop. Sorry.
Us. It's us, actually.
Sorry, there was loud squeaking. I got scared. I'm gonna do what I said at the beginning. You shoved my friend. I'm shooting an arrow. I have, and by that I mean I'm shooting. Fucking, where did it go? Melf's acid arrow.
Sweet. Is there a roll for that or anything, or is it an insta?
I think it's a roll.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a spell. So yeah, it's a ranged spell attack. But I have a +7. It was a 22 hit.
Sorry. Game log shorted out there. Does a 22 hit? Yes. Absolutely.
I'm just asking.
Okay, for sure. So Spencer, despite previously only holding an Easter basket and a tote bag, pulls out a bow and.
No, it's hey. I take off my glove. I have chemicals. It's acid.
Okay, sure.
What bleach? That thing comes out of my hand, and it's like a little gross.
Yeah, a little bit, but nonetheless, you splash the bunny right on its chest, and it definitely seems to be melting it, kind of. Perfect. Yeah, so you did 9 damage. Doesn't like that. It's looking a little angy, but it is still being held in place.
Can I move also? On
Yeah,
my turn?
absolutely.
I'm sorry. I tried to be quick and then I failed. I just want to move. Not to be rude, but there's a big man in metal armor. I'm backing the fuck up. I got my hit in to avenge you. Y'all have fun with that.
Undertaker thumbs
Are
up.
there... Who's I want to move in the actually this actually might change that. I want to move in the direction of people's rooms that we have not gotten yet. Because you said the bunny wants the eggs, and I want to get the eggs before the bunny. So is there a room nearby that we haven't been that I can just go towards?
So down the hall, past the bunny, is Evie's door. Behind you guys, not in bunny range, is Ren's door.
Will said earlier that he was gonna go for Ren's door. I want to.
Before we go.
That was before the text.
Oh,
He-
okay. So that was.
Well, let's like say something because I do want to do something. I don't know if we are able to communicate right now, or if this is too fast paced of what's going on.
We can communicate. I'll hold an action, and I'll wait for you to. I can't really prepare that right now, but I'll wait for you, and I'll just stay put.
Because I can cast tiny. Well, I can try to cast tiny servant to go grab an egg.
I'm gonna say that's probably gonna have to wait till your turn.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just saying that's like my intention. So we don't have to be running past the bunny if we want to just use the servant instead.
Okay, then I'll go back away from the bunny towards Ren's door.
Okay, awesome. In which case,
And then
no
we
way.
can use the servant to.
Well, as I get up from my staggered state, I would like to produce a shield and a sword, and I'm going to charge this fuck-ass stupid rabbit.
Awesome. So Noah, you open the portal to the night sun, and which weapon are you pulling out?
I'm pulling out a shield and a longsword.
Beautiful.
Specifically, the Dragon Slayer longsword.
Yep. Awesome. So Noi, from his little pocket dimension, pulls out a big old shield adorned with that green and white sun pattern and a big black obsidian sword. It's not actually obsidian. It's not made of glass, I promise. And yeah, you charge. Roll to hit.
16.
16. Oh, perfect. My thing wasn't up to date. Pretty sure. Ooh. Sorry. No. 16
16 does
not hit. Were you going for a slash or like a lunge with that attack?
Lunge first, but I have extra attack, so the next one will be a slash.
Okay. So you went for that initial lunge. You just kind of skimmed past it, but extra attack. Let's go for it.
19 to hit.
There we go. Feel free to roll that damage.
Not great. 6, but I would like to also expend one of my superiority die to attempt to trip it.
Do it.
By putting my leg behind it as I slash back to try to make it fall on its ass.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to have you roll that before I describe the events. Let's see this. This is going to be sick.
No, you roll. It
Oh,
is a
I roll.
DC strength saving throw.
Really? Oh, okay. DC 14. All right. Dun, dun, dun. I rolled a 4.
Well, then it falls.
Awesome. So you missed that initial lunge attack, but recovered pretty quick with a nice sideways slice through its body, and then with that additional attack, knocked it onto its knees. Ryan, does the bunny being moved like that affect the whole person at all? I don't have your character sheet open, so I couldn't check.
That's a good question. Okay, no, it seems like it has to do a saving throw every time at the end of its turn. Otherwise, it'll just be active all the time.
Cool.
Also, at the end of the bunny's turn, it takes 2d4 of acid damage.
Fantastic.
Wait, the only thing is, because with concentration spells, I can only have like one concentration spell out at a time, right?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
Yeah, okay, so this is a concentration, so if it breaks my concentration, that would also end it.
Gotcha. Do you have to roll to keep it active each turn?
I have no idea. It doesn't say.
I don't believe so.
If it doesn't say, then I'm gonna say you don't have to. How about them apples?
I mean, it lasts up to a minute.
It lasts up to a minute.
It just has a time constraint.
Yeah.
Good enough. Awesome. Noah, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I've got for now.
Holly jolly hallelujah. Who's next? Sorry, I lost track of the order already. We had... It's Will. Yeah. Go nuts, Will. What you want to do?
All right. I'll back up as well, just as long as I'm behind Noah, however far that takes me, and then I'll cast 3rd level lightning bolt at it.
Okay, hell yeah. Awesome. And you just roll the damage on that, yeah?
No, I think it's the bunny's got to do it. The hit DC is what it, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're asking. Okay, it needs a 15 dexterity
saving throw. DC 15. I rolled another 4. So, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So then I think it's 8d6 lightning damage.
Go for it.
This rabbit was not ready for us to turn around.
Holy 23?
Damn.
Okay. So after
it is a level 3.
Noi pulls off that pretty nice little melee attack, Will steps up, pulls down a drop-down menu, import, lightning. and you all just, the lights in the room go dark for a second as this ultraviolet lightning bolt just crack-a-booms and just blasts this bunny down all the way to the end of the hall, leaving a trail of chocolate. Zooey mama.
Is it dead?
No, it is not dead.
Okay.
But this chocolate's looking a little barbecued.
Do I have enough action to like try a little bit? I guess I ran back. I'll wait till next day.
No, well, I'll allow it as a bonus action, bonus movement that you just pick up a little of the toasted chocolate on your finger and lick it.
Yeah, I've got
It tastes like a really good roll.
A really good, like the bread.
Okay, sure, smart guy. Okay, and is that your turn, Will?
He's from medieval times. Be patient with him.
I'll try. That's all, though. Yeah, Will.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so now it is the rabbit's turn. It's not showing any form of emotion. It doesn't even seem really mad at you for doing that. But it does look a little cooked, a little shocked, and a little frantic. But he can't fucking move.
I see.
That's my bad. That's fully on my bad. But there you go. Now you've seen an alternate version of what could have happened if I'd remembered.
Where Ryan fucking dies.
Where I was grappled. So now you know what to beware. Okay.
So sorry, just to clarify, the bunny is like where it was being held before, but it did still take the attack.
Yeah, the bunny did not move. The bunny got up after being fried by you. Still cannot move though. So all I can do is roll to break that, and that was a 9, which I'm assuming.
What? If it's a whole person, how did it get up? Because it can't move.
I'm assuming it just can't like leave the space it's occupying. Maybe, if it specifies.
It's the language of
doesn't-
old person.
Yeah,
You know,
read me the rule book definition of whole person real quick.
Okay, choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the paralyzed condition for the duration. Okay, so what does paralyzed do?
Paralyzed just cannot move.
Yeah. Okay, so then it can't even get up then. Thank you for that.
So you're prone and paralyzed. L.
So that was I rolled a 9 on the wisdom save.
Please don't keep the part where I just almost died.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be a subtle
Everything out
foreshadowing.
except you saying you have 2 HP and no one gets context.
Yeah, so that's all it can do. And the wisdom save, I've rolled a 9, which I'm assuming does not.
Yeah, no, it has to be 14 or higher.
That's 14 or
like,
higher?
Wisdom save is 14.
Yeah, exactly. So it still can't move.
So just not do anything?
Yep.
Perfect.
Which means it's your turn.
Anyways, as I recover from a very traumatic daydreaming, I will cast Tiny Servant to summon a mini Maidorone.
Yeah,
So I can make the mini Maidorone to like go past the bunny, go to Evie's room to collect the egg villain.
You do so. Yeah, you all watch as Ryan just kind of manifests a very miniature little chibi Naren who just kind of waddles. I'm imagining the animation on these things is pretty lame. And just kind of pushes through into Evie's room. And pulls out egg.
One egg.
Another one. Another one.
Oh. I love it. It's so cute.
Awesome. Anything else?
I can't do nothing else.
Sweet. Do you have to roll to hold
That's more
the
cool. No.
Nope.
Wait, do I? Is that normal?
I don't know. I thought that's what you said before.
No, you
The-
roll
the
on
bun-
concentration if you get hit.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
And you did not get hit.
Bunny,
Yeah.
and the bunny has to roll at the end of its turn to make sure that to try and break the DC,
And,
break out of the thing.
and it failed. It very much failed.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't think I need to do anything to maintain concentration because it doesn't say with the spell either.
Wait, are they both concentration?
No, Tiny Servant is not, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you're fine.
That one I do remember actually looking at ahead of time. So there you go. That's your turn. And I assume the little Materone just brings you the Eevee egg.
Yes.
Awesome. There you go. Do you leave it with the Materone or?
Oh no, I take the egg and I put it in my hat.
Awesome. So okay, let's take a little egg count. You, Ryan, you have Eevee and Leaf eggs in your hat.
Correct.
Do not separate. Spencer, you have Az and Red.
Yes.
Will, you have Aaron's.
Yeah.
And Noi, you have L and Mel's.
False.
What?
I dropped them like I did.
Okay, right. Yes. This is, I thought you were gaslighting me I thought you were just fully gonna convince me that never happened. You never retrieved
No,
it.
I've just been paying attention, DM. I know what's going on.
Very well. Well, in which case, it's top of the order again. Spencer, it's your turn.
Okay, I was going towards Ren's room to get Ren's egg, so I'm gonna continue doing that because y'all seem to have the bunny beat down under control.
Yeah, awesome. You have more than enough movement to get into Ren's room. I assume you open the door.
Yeah, I collect the egg.
Perfect. And you just see this ghastly egg just kind of hovering.
Hello, friend. I'm gonna put you in my bag now.
Easy peasy.
Yippee!
Ren egg acquired.
Let's go.
And then you exit the room, I assume?
Yeah, I'll stand in the doorway just in case something. Can I get like half cover behind the door?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Alrighty. Which I believe passes it down to Noi.
I believe so.
Yeah. Noi, then Will. Yeah.
Well, it's on the ground and prone. So I'm just gonna like stab it a couple times, which I should. Don't I get like advantage to hit because it can't move and it's on the ground?
That would be correct. Yes. Roll to hit.
18.
Yeah, an 18 hits. Which weapon are you using? The sword again?
Still just the long sword.
Yeah, awesome.
That's 9 damage. Also, sorry to interrupt
9
real quick.
damage.
Ryan, you're short. Leaf, you're
Bruh!
anyways, back to the game. I'm attacking it again with the sword again. I'm just kind of stabbing it. 23 hits.
Yep, that hits.
6 more
That's
damage.
another 6, so that was 15. Okay, sorry.
And then I don't really have anything else I want to do. I don't have anything fancy to do, so I'll just kind of... It doesn't really do anything because it's melting chocolate, but I put my shield over it to kind of act like I'm keeping it down.
Yeah. No, wicked. So, again, it cannot move, so it just takes those very sharp attacks. And each time you land one, it kind of winces in pain a little bit, but again, its sentience doesn't seem too real. And is that your turn?
That's all I have.
Wickety splitty. Over to you, Conchicus.
Could I roll like a perception check just to see if this thing's like taking any visible damage or seems like it's slowing down at all?
I won't make you roll. You can't tell about its movement because it hasn't been able to move, period. You guys have just been ragdolling it around. But it is, like, it does have now just a bunch of stab and slash wounds from Noi, as well as its chest being absolutely barbecued by that lightning bolt that you imported from the stock end. Which
Can I
is,
tell if I'm guessing it's still alive.
it is still alive. That little yellow glimmer in its eyes is still holding on, and it can perceive all of you.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna cast a magic missile at its head.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, well, second level.
Okay.
So let me take a look at this.
Magic missile just hits. That's just damage.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't have to roll anything. You just hit. What's the damage gonna be, Will?
Okay.
35.
2.
10,000 damage.
2. Awesome.
I go from dealing 23 damage to 2.
What? Don't you do multiple missiles?
Wait, yeah, because
Yeah,
that was
because
the
it's 3 by default.
Oh.
And then you get.
Oh, I
don't know how
thought
many you
it
get
just
per level.
automatically rolled me through.
No, you roll each
Nice.
one.
Okay, good
Oh,
catch.
okay, alright, wait.
All right, come on. Yeah, we got this.
3 glowing darts at 2nd level. Okay,
You'd
so
have
I roll
4.
darts. Okay.
11. 14.
Respectable.
Respectable. Okay, awesome. Yes, that's a total of 14. Very nice. So yeah, Will, you just bam, 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 right into its head, just puncturing little holes. You shoot one of yours. I'm assuming you're doing like finger guns for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just seems like.
Have like a digital Glock.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, sure. So you quickly import a PNG of a gun and it just fires bullets off of this thing's head. One of them shoots off the tip of its right ear. It's still holding on, but it didn't like that. It's kind of messed up of you. And you're still a decent ways away as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get too close to anything?
Yeah, I don't think there's nobody left that I can go to their door, right? I think we got everyone. I mean, I guess I could just walk past the book. Well, I think I'll kill this thing first.
Oh, gee. Hey, do you want to do anything else? I don't know if you can.
No, I'm good.
You're good? Cool. In that case, it is the rabbit's turn. It's being beaten to all hell, so it really just wants to be able to move, but unfortunately that Witcherone magic hits different. That's a 7. It is still stuck.
Guys, be sure to run from the rabbit. It's super scary. Yeah.
We're literally like violating this thing.
Be careful to run from it. Kid named Hold Person.
All right,
Hard bullying.
Ryan, give me a whatever. It's your turn.
So, do we even still have to fight it? Because, like, I mean, like, we don't have all the eggs.
Try talking to it.
We haven't tried talking to it.
Off by kicking me.
2 rounds in. Should we try talking to it?
Respond to violence with more violence. It's how I was raised.
I feel like it's valid to be like, let's talk to the bunny, but the bunny didn't talk to us.
I think
The
this
bunny
has
went-
gone far
picked-
beyond self-defense. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, no, that's malicious now.
Oh, right.
The buddy's also, like, half dead.
Well, that means it. Well, it also is paralyzed. So
Listen to our demands.
I mean, just because I'm only saying that because we probably don't even need to kill it. We just need to go get the eggs. We just keep using Hold Person. I'm joking, but I don't know if
We should try talking to it. Maybe it's chill.
can I try to talk to her?
Okay, yeah. I'm upset that you said talk to it, but
Does it use something like an action or a bonus action or something?
no, I'll let you RP it.
Yo, what do you want? Why are you? What are you? Why are you here? What do you want?
Are we?
Its eyes widen at you, and it looks like it's squinting, but this thing is again made out of molten chocolate, so you can't tell if that's just the chocolate, but it seems like it can understand you.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any ways to communicate other than verbally.
It just kind of tilts its head a little bit at you.
Yeah, I'm just looking through to see. Yeah, I have nothing to like communicate through autism, i.e. telepathy.
My favorite D&D ability, communicate through autism. Well, it does seem to be able to understand you, but from what it seems like it can't talk. Tua.
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna cast infestation and just like summon a bunch of I tried communicating with it. Back to murder.
You know what? If that's your definition of trying, then hell yeah. What does infestation do?
It's not saying anything back. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you have it paralyzed, don't you?
I can still talk while it's paralyzed.
No.
Well, I mean,
That's
no,
not
it
how
can't
being
open its
paralyzed works.
Oh really?
It can't move.
I don't know how the D&D paralysis works.
It's paralysis. It says paralysis.
In
Yeah, but
well,
I
I
didn't know
think
everything.
right. Well, the thing is though, if it's paralyzed, it can't move. It physically it couldn't even get up. So it's like stuck in that spot. Every part of its body is frozen because
I see.
It's like Golden Freddy.
It can't. It can't cast spells or anything either, which would, and some spells have a verbal component technically, so it wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay.
So it can't talk back, but you can see it recognizes that you're talking at least.
You want me to? Do you guys want me to call off the whole person so we can communicate with it? Try to communicate with it, or try to see if it talks.
I think you can. I think we're okay now.
Do we have all the eggs that were here?
Oh, do we?
I mean, technically, the LML ones are not within any of our possessions, but we can easily
Y'all
scoop
speak
it up.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Send the servant to get them.
I'm gonna I'm gonna cancel the whole person. I don't think that requires anything. I can just do that,
I'm gonna say you can just do that.
and then see if the bunny can speak back.
Its little whiskers like kind of twitch and it fluffs its cheeks, but if you look closely, like its face is like it's just solid chocolate around the mouth. It can't open its mouth.
I see. I'm just like you. So like we good, or like we not good. You're gonna be like chill now.
As you were asking all those things, it was trying to like shake and nod, but you were asking them too fast and it couldn't keep up.
We good.
It shrugs.
All right,
You
I'm
stop
gonna.
attacking us.
It starts to shake its head, but then slowly decides to nod after looking at Noi's sword again.
All right, so we good.
It nods a little faster.
All right, so I disengage whatever it is for the. That is the correct term, right?
Yeah.
Well, if we're not in a fight anymore, we can all
Exit
just.
combat.
Yeah, combat
It's over.
has
We're
been
good.
exited.
No more
I have,
fight.
I think I might be able to talk to it. I have
Talk to it.
got
You can talk to
talk to. I've got. It says on my sheet it's Google Translate. Maybe Google Translate can grab it.
Chocolate fingers typing.
I'm gonna quickly cast Mage Armor just in case we go to another fight, so I don't get insta
I'm gonna
killed.
collect. I'm gonna go collect Mel and Elle's eggs.
You do so. Easy enough. So
Just in
will
case the bunny gets handsy.
okay. Will you're casting Google Translate?
Yeah, it says for the duration I can understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that I hear. So maybe if he's making little rabbit noises, I can understand.
Sure. Not really. It's only making like little bunny squeaks.
Well, is that rabbit? I don't know.
So
That's communicate. That's a spoken language.
we're gonna say this comes up. You have like a little holographic screen in front of you.
Sure.
And it has like a little audio detector, so it picks up that little squeak and it kind of loads it. It's asking you to pick a language.
Oh, is rabbit an option?
Oh no, translated into language. It wants to know how you want to hear this.
Common English. whatever.
Common English, yeah, perfect. Okay, and it comes in as egg.
Oh.
Well, I'll be damned.
Do you just want eggs?
All right, whose egg are we giving up as a guinea pig to give us a
Of leaves.
Hang on. Well, maybe can we just like?
Hey,
maybe,
wait. I have a chocolate
egg.
egg.
No, wait, oh yeah, who found the little chocolate egg? Give it the egg.
Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna take my hat off and take the I'm gonna roll perception to figure out like which of the 3 eggs is not the chocolate one, or which one is the chocolate one to make sure.
It's much smaller and really poorly dyed. And you're just like, I have no idea, guys.
What could it be? I just happened to hand over Leaf's one.
It's just a solid color too.
Don't feed me to the rabbit.
Well, I asked earlier if they were edible. No matter way to test.
Anyways, yeah. So I just take the chocolate egg out of my hat, the one that is not Evie and tragically not Leaf.
Thank you.
And I'm like, do you want like this? Is it good? Does this work?
It looks at it and sniffs a little bit. And Will's translator picks up a little squeak and generates the text. Egg. Yes. And it just kind of leans forward and just eats it out of your hand.
Oh.
And as you watch it kind of chewing this egg...
Imagine,
You go first.
I like
You
to
go ahead.
imagine that just like...
watching through the hole in its chest.
Oh, we're
I-
gonna kill the bunny if it eats the egg, though, because it's made of chocolate.
I like to imagine the bunny just like put my whole arm into its mouth and just like slurped up the egg.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it just like got like all the way to like almost your elbow, and then now you're like your hand is covered in like chocolate slobber. But you guys watch as it kind of just swallows this chocolate, and the eyes glow brighter gold than before. All the holes in its body magically heal up. It stands
Can I like prepare an
before
action?
all of you, and you can see its cheeks are now kind of giving a little smile.
Yippee, we got a friend now.
Friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Can I text David?
You can text David.
I just want to text David.
Send him a picture of it.
I'm gonna like direct everyone. Everybody stand next to the bunny. Get in the photo.
We good now.
Everyone gets in the photo. I take a selfie, or Will does, because I think Will's taller than I am, so you have longer arms.
Yeah, sure, I got you.
I hand you my phone to take a selfie, and I send it and just go, found the rabbit. What now?
We good now. We chill now.
Are we chill? Did we say that?
I don't know if we're chill. It's a tentative agreement.
It's like
It's not hostile
ceasefire.
right now. Yeah.
David responds with a like mind blown emoji.
We've proven our dominance over the rabbit. It's not. It currently does not wish to fuck with us. I think that we should go get the other eggs, and I really want to know if the basement is fucked or not. I don't know if anybody wants to come with me, or if that's even a good idea.
Before anything, you guys hear the phones all buzz again. David asks, "Did you touch it?"
Yes.
A little.
And then send a picture of my chocolate covered arm.
Who wants to take the picture of the chocolate arm?
I don't know how to work the phone up.
Noise sends a blurry photo of a chocolate covered arm.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Noi does not. Because as
Rude.
Noi pulls... Hey! As Noi pulls out the phone to take such photo, Noi notices, and you all notice, in fact, that this is not just a arm with some chocolate on it. It is an arm that is turning into chocolate. And very quickly, before any of you can even react, Ryan's been turned to chocolate.
Is it too late now? Am I done?
Is Ryan good? Like still a lovely person, or is it like paralyzed?
Ryan, you can still move, but it's a little stiff, and your whole body is just encased in chocolate.
What does this effect count as?
Honestly, it's like it's literally you are just covered in chocolate. If anything, this is technically like a
sensory
magic armor, I guess, kind of.
I see.
Okay, so we send a blurry. So Noise sends a blurry photo of chocolate Incarone to the group chat. All of this is going to the group chat. It's not going to David. It's going to the entire work group chat. So when we turn these guys,
know.
Well, yeah, when they turn back from eggs, they're gonna see all of these texts.
If they turn back from it.
If they turn back
I
from
was
eggs.
If
If we ever.
they got phones in there, it's like a Pokemon ball.
just
Oh,
asking
yeah,
because
real.
Is it? Okay.
Just asking his
That's
wife.
my headcanon.
Wait a minute, how do you know that?
Whimsy's not dead.
Sorry, I just want to hear Ryan's question because she's the one in chocolate right now.
no, I was only asking that because I was wondering if protection from good and evil would do anything.
Oh,
in this
yeah.
situation.
No, and it would need to be protection from chocolate anyway.
Protection
Chocolate is good, therefore.
So like, I am still alive and conscious and my own person. I'm not written out of this
No,
currently.
not
right?
not at all.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna just let you remain visible. But Ryan does now have just an extra armor of chocolate. This seemed bad at first, which David then of course texts. Is she good? Can she move?
Thumbs up, nothing else.
Dead. Nah, I'm sending the nod dead directly after that.
Damn it. David just replies with a ... Okay, nice, I guess.
Does it provide any actual protection?
Yeah, you can add a +2 to your AC.
Ooh.
+2.
Wait, so how does it work
Okay.
with mage armor? Does that count as armor? Because now I've just been nerfed in AC.
Stack it, bitch.
Okay.
Stack it. I say stack it. The bunny has blessed you for feeding it.
Yeah, you also, when the bunny almost one-shotted you, I think you needed
That didn't happen. That didn't.
No, it was
No,
a
it
traumatic
very much
daydreaming.
It very much happened in a different time.
In a different timeline that is
They
not the
merged
one
for a
we're
bit.
in.
Yeah, we're gonna explore that AU later, where I die to the chocolate bunny.
Exactly.
Very tragic.
There's another world where it sucked on your arm and then you did die and turned to chocolate, but
Yeah,
you're
so
good.
We're going for a funeral tomorrow.
Hey, you know what?
Oh my god.
You guys know what happened on Easter? Anyway, in 3 days, Ryan will be back to normal. So, besides...
I was just gonna say, I think that we should either go find the other eggs, or go up to the torture room with David. Or wait, was he in the torture room or the meeting room? I can't remember.
He was in the torch room. He's barricaded himself up there.
Yeah, I'd say we should. I think we should go get the eggs first, and then go see David.
We're just leaving the bunny. The bunny's chill.
Yeah, we're just gonna. We should keep an eye on him. And I mean, if we want to, I think we should probably like bring it with us so that way we know it's there at all times.
Not Ryan, listen to me. You're already chocolate. There's no risk for you. You should just like take him on a tour.
I'll go to the torch room to David. Yeah. No, actually, yeah. If you're gonna let me go on a tour, I'm gonna go to the basement to go see if anything.
You know what? This bunny seems pretty stupid. Maybe I can just like use minor illusion and just make a big chocolate egg and like leave it around
But I also have minor illusion.
Okay.
Put your skills together and it'll be a pretty good illusion.
If you're saying I can go take it out on a tour, I'm just really curious about the basement. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Ryan and the bunny are gonna head down to the basement. It seems. What about the rest of you?
Let's go. I'll go to David's room if you guys want to.
Collect all our eggs. Wait, Ryan has some of the eggs.
Oh shit.
I'll go with Ryan. I'll go. I
Okay.
feel like I'll just in case the chocolate turns poorly, I have some healing stuff. So I'll go with-
Can we also have the foresight to have already given the eggs over to the other chuckle fucks?
Yeah, I'll give my bag or basket so Noi can put the eggs in something.
Very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
I'm gonna specifically state, because I don't know if anyone else did. I'm going to pick up Kit and Mel's eggs. that were on the floor.
Thank you. Yes.
Earlier I said I collect them, so I'm giving them to you.
Okay, I do not remember if anyone ever actually picked them up or if we were just sitting there fighting, actually dancing on eggshells.
That's so funny. You're so
Amazing. Okay, so Ryan and Spencer and the bunny heading downstairs, knowing Will with all the eggs going to collect the rest of the eggs. Hell yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, Ryan, Spencer, and your new beautiful milk chocolate friend. You guys, it's milk chocolate, by the way. It's typical like Hershey's type of deal. Are heading down
Ew.
the elevator.
Oh, the witchcraft elevator.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell, takes you straight to hell.
I'm pretty sure the elevator canonically does not even go down to the basement. You have to like get out of it and then use the stairs to go down.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I was actually about to add. Yeah, you guys can't go all the way down. You will have to get to the ground floor and then go to the stairwell. So as you guys are making your way down, you have a moment to kind of chat amongst yourselves. If you want to try and talk with the bunny more, you're welcome to.
So, do you know Jesus at all?
The bunny's head just kind of tilts at you in confusion.
All right, no, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, I mean, if worst comes to worst, we could just like see Richard, and maybe Richard will be able to like do some science stuff or something. But I don't know. I don't. Do you have games on your phone?
Are you?
Yes,
I'm gonna
buddy.
just step in here really quick. After the games phone question, obviously, you can get that one out. We gotta know.
It shakes its head. It has no games on its phone.
But that means you have a phone, which is crazy. That's canon now. You said it. So, are you the only bunny here, or do you have friends that are in the tower?
So,
Alright, let me ask that one at a time.
No,
Are
too
you-
late. You asked it both. It did the same thing it did with Ryan earlier, where it did a combo of shakes and nods.
Well, I was just gonna ask him.
Yo, you're good too now. I just had to
Okay.
I had to get that out of the way that there was a mix of responses.
Are you the only bunny in the building?
It thinks about it for a second.
Oh my god. Are you the only giant chocolate rabbit in the building?
that it nods its head to, and to clarify, it kind of touches the wall of the inside of the elevator, and with its molten chocolate hands does a very crude illustration of GHEDI, which was to answer, are you the only bunny in the tower?
That's valid. That's my bad, really. Are you the
Alright.
only chocolate
Yeah, I was about to ask
friend?
that.
I guess we're friends. Chocolate
Creature.
creature? Question mark? Is that offensive? Chocolate friend that is in the tower right now?
It tilts its head and points at Ryan's chocolate armor, seemingly to inquire if that counts.
No, I do not.
No.
Other than me.
Things that were like you that were not have only ever been chocolate. Have you actually?
People that were part of the tower before.
Yeah.
That were in this building before. That are chocolate creatures.
It wants to nod its head. It kind of lost track of what the question was.
Are there other chocolate creatures?
It shakes its head.
Okay.
So,
Were
Hold
you
on, were-
sent? Okay.
Yeah.
Now you go.
damn, okay. We're so good at this.
I was in an interrogation. My bad, man. You go.
we're both good cop. So
I
like,
think we're asking the same question though.
yeah. Hey, that's the thing. Yeah. So were you like sent by someone?
It nods.
Okay, were you created by someone? By the way.
It nods.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Was it
Okay.
Richard?
It looks confused.
What
Hey,
is the
could-
person who made you look like?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Can you still? I mean, it proved that it could draw on the wall, so do it again. But if you could show us who it was that sent you.
So it goes to the wall again, and it does a very, very poor illustration of a person, and draws what you can maybe make out is a butcher's knife.
The butcher.
Horrifying.
Could you both roll me history?
It's the huntsman.
It's the gay wizard. Oh my god, nat 1.
I got a 4.
You got an
Which
8.
To an 8.
Yeah.
Used all our brains today.
Wait.
This
Never mind.
this drawing means nothing to you. This does not look all too familiar.
What do I have, please? I don't know. Does okay. Butcher's knife.
Sorry, and I mean specifically like a meat cleaver, like that type of deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a question that could relate to that could be helpful, because I was gonna say, is there any like discerning features? Like, if the person that made you wears glasses, can you just like draw like their face and it's just big goofy glasses or something? It's like, oh, I know that. Like, if that, like, I want to know if there's a discernible feature that could tell us something. But I think meat cleaver and vague person is kind of all we're getting.
It nods. I don't care if that was an internal monologue. It nods.
Honestly, that's real. Okay.
I don't know if this would do anything, but can I do Arcana just to like perceive this creature?
Yeah, totally.
Just like discern what kind of magic it is.
Yeah.
D6. I'm sure that's the second 26 with this.
I think it is. Very interestingly enough, something about the arcane origin of this creature rings a recent bell.
Can I?
I will elaborate, but
Okay.
first, or not really first, but yeah. First, we're gonna jump over to Noi and Will to see how they're doing, collecting the rest of the eggs.
Okay, so I assume we've like gone up to the next floor, or no, we gotta do the rest of this floor, right?
You guys got all the ones that were on that floor, so now you'd be up in the penthouse where all the rest of the eggs would be located.
All right. Can you give us a rundown on like who's available?
Yeah, totally. Well, Spencer's room you don't need to touch because Spencer's accounted for, but there's Emma, Meg, Connor, Dee Dee, Raina, and Lex.
I think I picked first last time though. Do you want to pick first?
I'm just gonna start going. You want to take the left side of the hall, take the right side?
Sure. Do it.
Okay, easy enough. Noi, I'll have you start first. So right down to the left is Raina's little room in the penthouse. Are you kicking down this door, or are you going to be a little more respectful to Constellar?
Didn't I say the other way around?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't give a shit. I probably said it and then walked to the left. I'm pretty sure.
Or I misheard you. Either way.
Either way, no property damage.
More property damage. Sweet. So you kick down the room, the door to Constellar's room, and inside you find not only Constellar's egg, but cuddled up next to it, also Sucky Brains.
That's crazy.
I was crazy once. As for Will, going down all the way to the other end, that would be Emma's.
I'm not gonna break the door down, but I will Shrek it open. Like
Yeah, nice. And lo and behold, you find Emma's little egg. You know, it's funny because Emma actually started out in an egg when she was born. Awesome, which only leaves 3 left. Meg, Connor, and Dee Dee. Noi, I will say the closest door to you now is Dee Dee. Will, it's Meg.
Rinse and repeat. It hasn't
Rinse and
failed me
repeat.
yet.
Awesome. I'm going to keep this very minimal for you, Noi. Property damage down Dee Dee's door, because I'm just assuming you're doing the property damage.
Property damage.
You get Dee Dee's egg, which is strangely and inexplicably tucked in. Can you roll me a perception check?
I suppose I can. It's not gonna be much good, but that's an 8.
Yeah, it's not hiding from you. I just wanted to see if you noticed that there's some chocolate on the bed sheets. You can insinuate what happened here if you want, but bunnies love bunnies. And
they was midnight snacking.
if that's the interpretation you want to make, go for it. Well, same with Meg. Kicking the door down or opening it nicely?
Not kicking it. Yeah, just opening it with some grandeur, I think.
Sweet. As you do so, like, there's just instinctively a musical note plays as the door opens, as is Megabyte's theme, and there you find the Meg egg, which is the most fun to say. And I suppose you two would kind of just meet right in the middle at Connor's door.
You fun, sir.
Oh, with pleasure. Property damage.
Connor's door flies into the back wall, and without much trouble, you're able to find the spooky egg. Which, of note, in case you were wondering, the necklace that contains Connor's son, the Forbidden Pudding, is tucked away on the desk. It is not inside the egg. The pudding is just kind of chilling.
I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna touch it.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, it looks like some witchcraft in there.
That is the correct assumption. So with that, you guys have collected all of the eggs.
Does this mean we
Why
win?
do I feel like we were supposed to give those to the bunny, perhaps?
Nah, they're ours.
You can feel whatever
We'll
you
do
want.
that later.
You guys have all the eggs.
Well, why don't we go up to the David's
Oh.
torch place, whatever.
Okay, yeah. Well, as I believe it, is there like a lamp in any of these rooms?
I mean, so you guys are in the penthouse, so there's just like a giant skylight, if that is good
I'm talking
enough.
like just like a desk lamp. Like,
I would assume, yeah, Connor's room has a desk lamp.
all right, I'm stealing that and bringing it with us.
Okay, I don't even want to know
You
what
trying
you're
to
cooking.
incubate the eggs?
Yeah, we're gonna incubate them.
Okay.
That's the only way to get them back
the
out.
thing you do in kindergarten where you like shine the light and see the little embryo in them?
Wait, before I unplug it, let's try.
Yeah.
I'm breaching to pull
fetus.
out a random egg. I don't know. I don't know
If
how
this-
to
to
determine
be
which
fair-
one.
If it doesn't work, because usually that's a directional thing, you could just use Will's phone flashlight. I'm not here, but just...
That's true. I also have mending, so we could crack one open and then.
I don't
God.
think
It
this
works
is
on
Noi
murder.
talking. I don't think that'll work.
Holy,
This is Noi.
Whose egg should we test it on?
Just an unleashed.
are you guys testing cracking the eggs open, or are you just trying to hatch them?
Let's look at them in the
No,
light
we won't
first.
kill
We'll look at them in the
anybody.
light.
Okay, you're just
Is
putting
this
them in the
canon?
light.
Are we killing anybody?
No! I won't see it. Okay, yeah, sure. Pick an egg to put it into the lamp. Any egg.
We,
I don't know. You got a favorite?
let's try Leaf's egg.
Yeah, let's do leaves.
Thanks, Will. Okay, simple enough. You guys turn on the lamp and shine it on my egg. The light bounces off the egg. It's reflective. But then my egg starts to rattle and shake. And it almost feels like it's glowing. But then you realize, so are all the other eggs. They're all glowing and they're all rattling. Now, you're not holding them. You just have them in bags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a whatever Spencer gave me. I'm packing around like a little tote bag or something.
Cool. So that tote bag drops to the ground and spills over, and the eggs start rolling.
Oh,
All the eggs start rolling. The ones you're holding tumble out. These eggs are on a mission. They're going
Scene from
somewhere.
Rise of the Guardians.
What about the one Noah was holding? Did that one like spring out of his hand?
Yeah, my egg jumped.
Okay.
Just fully hopped out. And these eggs are going. They are headed downstairs.
Alright, well now we have a new question. Do we continue to go up?
I feel
Do we
like
go
David's being a
down?
fuck. We should just like ignore him.
I don't even like
being a fuck. He's just like sending emojis and being weird.
I'm going to the stairs before yeah, you know what? You are a fuck.
So
Has a magic missile at his door.
oh my god! Anyway, so the eggs they start rolling towards the elevator, but it's occupied obviously. So they take a hard right turn down to the stairwell. And knowing Will, you watch as these eggs just start just bouncing down the stairs. They're not cracking, but they are just bouncing, and there's so many of them. There's like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 eggs just bouncing off of each other, falling down the stairwell.
Will I take bets on if any of them break?
Is it like those TikToks where they like send the bottles full of like beads down the stairs?
Absolutely.
God.
One must
Oh,
imagine.
take a video of one of those. It'll be great. I'll do great numbers on the internet.
How many views do we get off of that?
That depends if Will decides to record it.
I do.
Okay, awesome. I'll tell you guys at the end of the session.
Sweet. Just assume that like once they've reached their destination, I really quickly upload it to you.
Okay, awesome. Do you guys follow the eggs, or are you just watching them, or are you going to go after them?
We can follow them.
Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
we have made the decision that David's a fuck.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah. They're making their way pretty dang fast. Are you guys going to hustle after them, or just go leisurely?
I'm going to try something stupid.
Oh, Lord. Okay, what you got?
So I assume this stairwell has a rail of sorts.
Yeah.
Not like a handrail.
Totally.
Can I try
Tony
to
Hawk.
slide down it? Yeah.
Roll me athletics.
Hell yeah.
How heavy's your armor?
Yes. Heavy.
Roll me athletics at disadvantage.
Let me make sure it's heavy. Oh yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage.
I don't want this to be easy for you.
8.
That's an 8. Awesome. So Will, you watch as Noe, with like the most shit-eating grin on his face, climbs onto the rail and starts to slide down, hits the first turn and falls.
Okay, I want to slide down.
Roll me athletics. You don't have to do disadvantage because you're not wearing heavy armor.
Right. Okay. Ooh.
That's a 9.
Oh
Awesome.
my God.
So,
Did you make it farther?
yeah, you do make it a little further. You make it to the next turn, and then you also fall.
Don't worry, this one for sure. I'm gonna get back on.
You're gonna
Do
try
we
and...
take damage, or do we just look stupid?
Well, that depends. Are you guys gonna let yourselves free fall to the bottom of the stairwell, or try and recover? I will give you the chance if you want to give me acrobatics.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we're at the landing, right? Can we just like try it on the next one?
Yeah, like how is this stairwell set up? Is it just like a straight shot down? I imagined it was like
It's a spiral. I didn't know if you guys were trying to ride like
Yeah.
on the
Oh, it's a
side of the
spiral?
railing. Yeah, so that's
Spiral.
why I said you fall off the turn.
Oh.
Yeah,
The first turn, meanwhile, it's
Oh,
just
we're
circle,
big
it's all
fuck.
just a turn.
yeah.
I was thinking like rectangular stairs.
Rectangular.
Okay.
Oh, we live in a circle.
Oh yeah, the tower is round. So now, no, sorry, you're falling.
Okay.
Oh, wait, like we're falling like to our deaths, or we're like falling back on?
I don't know about our dad.
Unless you can recover this. You're a zombie. You can't die
We're
again.
at the penthouse, dude. We're gonna like, go down to the bottom.
No, we'll be fine.
So because of the way the tower is laid out, you cannot fall all the way to the bottom. The tower isn't structured that way. So, but you would fall like a solid like 10 feet.
Okay, but I'll try to recover because I have another idea now if I can manage to do it.
Yeah, give me acrobatics.
But we're like we're not falling onto the stairs. We're falling like over the rails to the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Wow.
Dirty
Well,
dirty on
you
that
might
side.
be, but Noise not.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
So if you allow me leave. I
Go.
have a
Yes,
plan.
please.
So as I begin to fall and I hit like the first wall, I would like to slide my shield under me and now turn it into a sled.
Oh my
So
God.
now I'm doing
Fuck
the
yes.
awful idea that every child has had if you've lived in a household with stairs, where you're like, I can just sled down this, and you don't think about the fact that there is a wall at the bottom of those stairs.
Yeah, no, you're doing that shit. You're shredding, dude. You catch that and you shred right down to the bottom as Will misses the recovery and just like falls face first. Will, your head does fall off, but you're a zombie, so
Okay, sweet.
you'll be okay.
Cool.
You do have to put your head back on though.
Yeah, okay. Can I do I have to roll perception?
No. You can just put your head back on.
Cool.
And the eggs are still going. They're heading down into the next stairwell.
I mean, I kind of caught up with them. If you think about it.
Yeah. When you think about it,
Alright, I'll just go over to the stairs and wait for them. I guess at the bottom.
awesome. So you're going all the way down.
Well, I fell all the way down, didn't I?
Oh yeah, I said the eggs they're rolling down to the next stairwell.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll keep following.
No, are you gonna be normal, or are you gonna try and shred some more?
I push my luck.
May the dice be in your
Absolutely.
favor. Yeah.
First, exactly the same deal. I'm gonna try to do the rail thing first.
Okay, this time with a running start.
Yeah. Still disadvantage?
Because I like what you're doing, I'm gonna let you do it normally.
Aw, pretty sweet, dude. That's a natural 1.
Yeah. So now you're feeling. Sir Dauntless is feeling confident. So now we're at. Now, listen, this is the big stairwell now. That does go all the way down. Noah just went for a runny start, jumped with the shield, and as soon as you landed on the bar, the shield slid out from under your feet into the wall, and you just tumbled right over the rail. You landed on the side of the stairs, but you did just like eat metal pipe to your chin.
Good.
Tis merely a flesh wound. Your shield is now lodged into the wall, so you might want to grab that.
That's easy fix.
Awesome.
I mean, I gotta try, right?
Okay. Yeah, why not?
Go for it.
We got time. We got time. Go for it, Will.
Yeah, we got. Alright. Okay.
God, you put
Come
these.
on, baby. Oh!
the zero! Holy shit! I'm sorry, Will. So, Will, now you're the one who's thinking like, I'm gonna get the last laugh. I'm gonna get the last laugh. I'm gonna give you at least the chance to describe me what your motion is going into this. Like, what's your movement? What's your vision for how you're gonna try and pull this off?
I think it's like I think I like slipped before I even like started. Like I'm like going to the door of the stairwell, and as I jump, it's like, you know, those videos of like a cat where they're like on a snowy car and they try to jump and they just like jump but they don't move at all and just
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's like something kind of like that.
Yeah, so you open the door, you go to make a jump. I'm going to throw this one at you, Will. Because you're a weird little computer zombie, you just fully just glitch and move like a foot to the left, and now you're in free fall.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I got you. So, do you want to try and recover this landing?
Can I like really quickly try to like? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta look at the description for something real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Noi, have you called it out, or are you just going to walk down the stairs now?
I'm waiting to see what happens with Will because I have an idea for something else if it needs to happen.
Amazing.
How far am I falling down?
This is from the base of like the dorms all the way to the bottom. This is far.
How many feet would that be?
Like 30.
Well.
Oh.
Can I catch myself with Mage Hand, which has a 30-foot range?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll I don't know. I'm just gonna like. I guess I'll like move my cursor all the way to the bottom.
Nice.
Just like, you know, you like drag to like a group selection.
Yeah.
Drag. I'll just do that, and I imagine it's like a clear, like bouncy kind of cellophane style material.
That sounds great. So you do that. Your big old cursor just generates a little selected area, which functions as a trampoline. You do get some pretty nasty whiplash because it's still a bad fall.
Okay, it's okay.
But you bounce, and as you make it to the bottom, the eggs reach you as well. And before they leave the stairwell, every single egg bounces off this little trampoline that you've made.
Sweet. Well, that was awesome.
Noi, how you doing? You still making your way down?
Yeah.
Okay, just normal.
Yeah, I will tell you the plan really quick, just in case. If
Please.
they couldn't do anything, I was going to attempt to frisbee my shield to Will to catch them and send them down the stairs sled style.
I respect it. Luckily it worked out. So we're just gonna speed up the clip here of Sir Dauntless just walking down the stairwell. It's a big stairwell, so
Rubbing my chin.
we're gonna say Will's gonna use his reality warping to just fast forward, and you guys are at the bottom of the stairwell.
Okay. so
What are they doing?
where are the eggs going?
So they roll out. Now you guys are at the lounge. And at this same moment, we have now caught up to the other three bozos in the elevator. I don't entirely remember the last thing I said before we shifted over.
We were talking to the bunny, and the bunny had drawn something in the elevator.
Yes,
Yeah,
A face that
know
we
about
didn't know.
them.
With the
that's
the meat
right.
cleaver.
That's right. As for who might have sent / created it, awesome. So timelines are lined up. Give or take, realistically, knowing Will would be coming a little bit after you guys because of all that bullshit that they just pulled. But for the sake of storytelling, you all enter the floor at the same time. You guys are in separate rooms, though. Knowing Will, you can't see these three yet. But Ryan and Spencer, as you guys exit the elevator, can you both roll me a perception? Pretty please. 21. And a 3. So Spencer just walks right out of the elevator, just like completely oblivious. But Ryan, you turn and you notice that a bunny is not moving anymore.
Oh.
And the little bits of light in its eyes have dimmed. And all the damage that had been done is back.
Oh, interesting. Well then. Our friend seems to not be doing too good anymore. Is my chocolate armor still active?
Your armor is still active.
Okay.
But it seems like that was the last of our buddy's magic left.
Oh, buddy! Oh, our buddy fucking died.
As you say that, this chocolate carcass just collapses
Oh,
and crumbles
man.
to the floor.
Succumb to his wounds.
So we still haven't noticed Will and Noe, right?
No, they're like around the quote unquote corner. It's a round curve, but they're just around. In between you both is the kitchen. Spencer, do you notice the chocolate bunny fall?
I feel like at this point I would.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I also did say it out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't.
If I didn't notice it before, then we definitely noticed now.
You can't be that
Like,
oblivious.
I listened to my friends.
And
Well, that's not good. I think. Maybe it is.
no, I wouldn't say it is. That foolish creature failed me. No use wasting any more magic on that. You all hear this voice
Who the fuck?
Hey.
coming from the kitchen, which very
Who's in our
dramatically,
fucking kitchen?
the lights are turned off.
Jesus.
It's
I
Jesus.
know that's bullshit because I left them lights on because we don't worry about no electric bill in this household.
On the other end,
If
Spencer first.
the lights. Sorry, the lights are off. If we've established I sweat bleach and stuff.
Yep.
Can I? No, never mind. That's not possible. I was gonna ask if I could like can of hairspray and a lighter like on my hands and just make like a small fireball of light.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just straight up have dancing lights.
Oh yeah, but because that's gonna make him look cool. We don't want this person to look cool. We want them to look stupid in the dark. Please continue.
Yeah. So Noi and Will.
No, I was
Oh,
gonna
yep.
ask something about the chocolate armor because does that actually impede my movement at all? Because I have a 30-foot normal movement. Does it reduce that? 'Cause you said it was a bit stiff.
You feel just like a little slower, but that's just because like it's chocolate, so there's not like really hinges. Like it's not super mobile, but your movement is fine.
Okay. Also, would be because I'm cat. Do I technically have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
But before you can look any further, Noi and Will, obviously also step out into the other end of the lounge room, following that trail of eggs, which kind of rolls out and makes like a circle around the kitchenette, which is, again, still pitch black. Noi and Will, you guys kind of get to a point where you can now see Spencer and Ryan straight across, and you can also see that the kitchen is just for some reason ominously dark. Oh, and you guys also would both see the bunny crumble behind Spencer and Ryan.
We kind of just gotta see what happens here.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
Wait, there was a voice, right?
Yeah, you guys heard that voice.
Okay.
Like, who the heck?
Call out who's out there.
Call that post on my twitter.com. Who the hell in my kitchen eating all my food?
We meet at last. Nice to meet you, Team Code Red. I suppose it's time we introduce ourselves. You might have heard of me. My cookbooks have gone worldwide. My name is May. Gourmet.
I don't.
Yeah, that's stupid. I say.
Wow.
No,
Are
it's
you related to that guy, Al?
You're just in the. You're just in our kitchen in the dark. This is what I'm.
okay. First of all, it's not stupid. It's really clever and awesome. 2, Al Gore? That's no Gore. Is that? You're asking me if I'm related to Al Gore?
I don't know.
No, I'm not.
I
Really.
don't know who asked that.
There was a guy named Al that I talked to the other day.
Okay, well,
That's okay.
These eggs you're doing.
are the eggs my? Yes, the eggs are my doing, and you're pretty well ruining everything. So if you could all just step forward, I can make a new chocolate rabbit, one that won't betray me this time. Put you all into eggs, and your whole team will be reunited again. Wouldn't that be great?
Or
Hear
hear me out. Hear me out on this though. Or
fuck are you?
can everyone hear me out. Or May, is it Gourmet or May? What do you prefer?
Well, my name is May, but like you're supposed to call me Gourmet because it's more intimidating.
I don't know.
So what
We'll
I'm
just
hearing
call
you
you
would.
May.
Well, I'm.
No,
hearing
only my
you
friends
like
call me
Gourmet.
May. We're not friends.
Are we not friends?
Well,
No, we're not friends. I want to kill you.
Why?
amazing. So actually, alternative to what your plan was, Gourmet, because you do seem to prefer that, and despite the fact that I do hate you, I'm going to be respectful when I say this. Consider, we can blast you with acid, fire, and several other horrific things, and you can get the fuck out of our tower and give us back our friends.
Okay, compelling counter offer. You get in the eggs, and then I go find that stupid hitman, put him in an egg, so I can take that axolotl, chop its head off, and make some nice axolotl tempura.
I cast Frostbite.
Roll initiative, everybody.
I'm charging this bitch.
Can I cast I didn't mean to roll that. What the fuck? Me when I try to see what a spell does and it decides to
Oh,
roll
10 and 10.
damage.
Okay, it's gonna be Ryan first.
Can I fucking roll it? I hate this.
Will, Ryan,
Me when I
Noy.
hate.
Oh, okay. So, Will, Ryan, Noy, Spencer. Let's find out where May fits in here. Ooh.
10.
Lucky you. Rolled 17. May goes first.
If I said it before we started
No.
combat.
I'll honor it. I'll honor it.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. I don't want
No.
to mess up your stuff. I just technically.
No, it's not
Okay. And let's fucking go. Okay. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Do I have to roll a save or anything?
I'm trying to see what it. You make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Constua. What's the DC?
15.
Okay, that was a 9. So yeah, no, you got it.
Let's fucking go. Okay. So, on a failed save, the target takes 2d6 because I'm 5th level. 2d6 total damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Damn.
So you have disadvantage and you take 11 damage. So
what's
there's
damage?
I take my glove off and like frost and like covers my arm because I'm angry and it just like shoots onto the knife hand that May has.
Okay, awesome. So you do so. Her arm is now covered in frost, and she just kind of scowls at you. That's all you get to do because that was a free action. It's now her turn, and she's coming for you.
What?
Okay, come on
Fuck
now.
you, bitch. Try me.
She
I said that
will.
out loud. That wasn't Spencer. That was LabRat.
So, okay. She's gonna attack you with the butcher knife, but it's at disadvantage because you're a clever little feller.
She fucking obliterates me.
I don't believe a 7 hits you.
Not even fucking close.
Nope.
Get fucked.
So she comes over, but of course she used the hand that is covered in ice and just makes a clean old miss by ya.
Bob and weave, motherfucker.
Bob and fucking weave. That being said, she's not an idiot and realized that she's put herself right in front of you. So she's gonna take it back now, y'all. One hop this time and hops up onto the kitchen counter, just kind of waving the butcher knife around at all of you.
Does
I
anyone
can't
get a
take
reaction?
opportunity attack.
Actually,
Is she in range of anyone? Opportunity attacks.
Ryan would have gotten opportunity there.
With opportunity attack, is it just my regular melee hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does 20 hit? Dirty 20?
Yeah. Indeed it does.
I have with the quarterstaff, I have a 1d6 and 1d8. I don't know
One-handed
why
or
that.
two-handed?
Oh, is 1d8 two-handed?
1d8 is if you're two-handing the weapon.
Okay. Give you a big old bonk with my broom. 7 damage,
All right, that's a 7.
which is broom.
Okay, so she tries to jump back, but you just pull out the broom and just give a whole on wonk, right on the chef hat. Ah, you fucker! Ah. Whoops, and that's about it. Yeah, she again takes the hit, gets on to. She looks at you with like, at first, it's like a curiosity of, oh, you speak French, and then it's immediate disgust.
I listen, with chef types, I kind of just assume that they probably have some level of French.
No, you're right for that. But that's all she can do with this turn, or at least is going to do. It's up to Mr. Conchicus.
I think I'll cast a big fuck off lightning bolt again.
Yeah, let's go. Copy and paste that shit.
Damage.
Yeah, so yeah.
You should kill
Control
yourself
V,
now.
dexterity 15, so DC.
Okay, the DC's a 15.
Yeah, 15 dexterity.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I got it too, so just let me know how bad this is gonna be.
Alright, well, let's see.
It could have been
That looks
worse.
better, 29.
Oh my.
Go. Let's fucking go.
Okay, yeah, so we'll just fucking copy and paste that same bolt from earlier back in. Mind you, guys, we're gonna have to fix our kitchen. But it is an explosion. Sends her knocked onto the ground. The back of her coat is cooked. Did you just cast fucking lightning at me?
Yeah.
What the fuck did I just tell you would happen if you literally didn't give us back our friends and tried to kill us? What the fuck did I just fucking tell you?
Drawing seems more like annoyed than anything.
That clearly has hurt her. But she is quite annoyed.
Okay. That's okay.
Up next, I do believe is Noi.
You said it knocked
No.
her down. Is she prone?
Is it not Ryan?
No, sorry, I'm checking the. Sorry, I put it into the thing and then it just didn't keep the order that I had it as. So yes,
I did roll first.
you did roll first. I put it into the encounter thing, and for some reason it put you in the middle. So yeah, you go first.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast Retenir la personne.
Shut up!
Boo,
Just
boo, tomato.
Counterspell! Just kidding. She does not have a counterspell.
I also just say that in French out loud. Again, DC 14.
The disgust is incredible. Thank God! 18. Fuck you.
Man. Okay, well, since I still have my I never called off my tiny servant, so it is still around. and here. So I would I be allowed to get my little mini Materone to like just smack the hat off?
Yeah, why not?
To really just fuck with her, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm just here. I'm just being evil. That's it.
Sure.
For the ego.
Roll to hat. Get it? Sorry.
What would I roll for it?
I
Would it be a disadvantage because it's a tiny little servant?
What's it trying to? Is it just trying to knock the hat off? Is it trying to inflict damage?
Just knocking the hat off.
Then I'm not gonna make you roll a damn thing. I'm just gonna let the Materone do that because she was knocked onto the ground by Will, so that's easy enough. It's at level. It just knocks her hat off. And as soon as the hat touches the ground, her golden eye, she just squints so aggressively, and death stares the fuck at you. She's like, my hat!
Oh no.
It's not her turn though. It's
I feel so fucking bad.
I'll just put my thumb under my chin and I flick at her.
that's
Her off normally,
The
fine.
French thing.
not the Shakespearean way.
She points the butcher knife at Spencer and says, "I'm gonna make a rat stew out of you." Anyway,
I'd like to see you fucking try.
it's Noid's
You
turn.
saw how well that worked the first time.
I have a plan.
Oh lord, that's always good.
Fuck yeah.
So I am going to put away very quickly as I begin running at this woman that is on the ground, as I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quickly pocket dimension both my shield and my longsword, and I am going to leaping lunge grapple this bitch.
Oh my god. Okay. What am I
I
ro-
need to remember how grapple works because I have
Yeah.
extra shit. Oh wait, no, that's right. First, I can make a melee attack because I have Tavern Brawler.
Bruh. Okay,
So,
let's go for it.
Firstly, as I leap at her, I'm attempting to like just hit her as hard as I can.
Yep, roll to hit.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Luckily, 2 attacks.
Yeah. All right, give it another go.
18.
That does hit. Left hook misses, right hook straight in the jaw.
4 hit. And it's even though the left hook misses, I then try to wrap it around her neck and get behind her so I can hold her down.
Good recovery. How does that work for grapple?
It is the target must succeed on a strength or dex, your choice, saving throw of a DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, so I need to beat a 14 for either dex or strength?
Yeah, your choice.
Okay. Okay. I'll go with dex. 13, so fucking close. Alrighty.
Alright, you are grappled. You cannot move until you break it on on your turn.
She's got a Noi on her. Is this like a headlock type of deal? Like, what is... If you could just describe, Noi, how you are doing this grapple, because everyone else will need to know before they fucking cast Fireball and cook you.
Yeah, that's specifically why I said I'm trying to, after I hit her, wrap my arm around her neck and get behind her.
Behind,
So
okay.
I got her in front of me, like I'm using her as a shield.
Okay, nice.
And I've got one of her arms also locked with one arm, and the other one specifically held with the other one, so she can't move until she deals with me.
Hate to be a bitch, could you pick left or right arm?
Well, if I've got her with my left arm,
Isn't
and
one
I'm behind her,
iced
so
up
it's
as
right
well?
Just the
arm.
knife hand.
I've got her right arm because that was my free hand, because that was the one that hit, and I used the one I missed with, which was the left hook.
Okay, nice. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, you got her, and safe to say that is your turn, so...
Well, technically, I could do something if I really wanted to, but I won't just yet.
Okay, I was gonna say, do ya? Alright, in that case, it's Sassrat.
Back on my bullshit again. So... I'm just looking at this, because... Frostbite is a cantrip, so I could just do that again.
You may. Get it? Sorry.
What is?
Shut up.
Oh, that's a reaction. Never mind. I can't do that.
What the hey?
Sorry, I thought I had a cool spell, but it's a reaction. So I'll
This
have
is
a cool
this is
spell,
where the
but I don't
boss
get
battle
it.
music would kick in.
Oh, I see. I see. I kind of disappear with the purple.
Thank goodness. Just kidding.
What
Well,
the
that's
hell?
rather rude. Blend in.
If she's grappled, do I have advantage?
Yeah.
So, you know how earlier we were like, oh, you're just gonna pull out a real crossbow and shoot this chocolate bunny?
Mm-hmm.
Normally I go for magic, because I'm an artificer and, like, my sciencey stuff. She threatened to kill my friends, so I'm pulling out the light crossbow that I have.
Let's do it.
And we'll just... I'm far enough away, and I have advantage, so... Perfect time.
What you got? 17.
what is-
Yeah, that hits.
Can I see if I get a 20?
If you must.
I have advantage, I gotta try.
Oh, so close. But we'll go with
I hit, though.
the 19 also hits. So you good. All right, roll. What's the damage? It's a 7.
7.
Okay.
And there's just now a small arrow in her body. And hopefully there will be more soon.
Oh damn! So I'm gonna say you hit her like right in that left top left. I guess for you guys on the character model top right button, right on the button. It doesn't puncture too deep, but she's like, ah, oh my god, you shot me!
You said you wanted to kill us. Did you think we were just fighting to knock you out? I'm going for blood.
I mean, no offense, but you just don't look like you would just have a crossbow on you. I was just a little surprised.
Yeah, that's how I get you.
I can't
I'm
say I
an
don't
element of
respect
surprise,
that.
Bitch.
I can't say I don't respect it.
We have a medieval knight. You think I can't carry a fucking crossbow?
I just would rather you
Get outta
didn't.
And I'd rather you not kill my friends and carry a fucking cleaver, or stand in my fucking kitchen in the dark like a little freak. But here we are.
I'm gonna drink all your
I
fucking
know.
appy juice.
Also, wait.
Joke's
What
on
the
you,
fuck?
bitch. I don't drink apple
After
juice.
she says the appy
I
juice
started?
line, I'm gonna totten my.
You get to do that.
I'm just gonna keep my crossbow leveled.
Yep. Cool. So that's your turn.
Oh, just I don't know if I can. The eggs that we're rolling. Where are they?
Oh, they are still in this like semicircle around the kitchen area.
They are okay. I just want to make sure that they're where they are.
Watch your step, please.
Yeah, we're dodging. That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, sweet. And it is her turn, and she's gonna try and get out of this goddamn grapple. What did you say I have to beat, Noi?
It's the same DC, but now you make a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check.
Okay.
Instead of a save.
I'm gonna go with a strength check. Natural fucking 20, bitch.
Oh,
Let's go. Sorry, I'm pulling up my I'm screenshotting it. That thank God a boss fight where I didn't die in the first round. Here, I'll put that right
Almost.
I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch.
there. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? Chickens hatch from egg. Anyway,
oh.
yeah. So
No. I mean, when I see the DM.
okay. God. Okay. I guess you're just gonna quickly turn her whole body at you, Noi. I said the thing. Pull your arm off, push you back a little bit. One arm with the cleaver pointed at you, and with the other arm, which she couldn't use before because you're holding on to it, pick back up her funny little book of recipes, you could say. Sorry, you can't really see in the asset. Let me just... There you go. You can get a little look at it there. I realized the flaws. I should have had her holding it up in the air so you could see it. And now this is where I said that you had that hint of familiarity. As she pulls this up, most of you are kind of making this connection between food magic monsters that maybe you've encountered in recent days. Might have a similar origin point as to where such magic came from in this recipe book that she's carrying. Might be tangentially related. She might do an AMA afterwards. But for now, it's time to do some damage. So, eeny, meeny, miny, she's going to turn to Noi. Noi, can you make me a wisdom saving throw? DC 15.
I'm stupid.
I'm going to tell you right now what she's going to do. She's going to flip to a good old page. She's going to show you the page and say, I'm going to turn you into fried chicken. No! No! So
I'm dead instantly.
Noi gets turned into a beautiful bucket of fried Kentucky chicken. Noi, this effect only lasts for one turn, but it does mean you unfortunately. Well, I will give you the option to try and shake it off when it does get to you. But you are fried chicken now.
At least, wait, what kind of fried chicken?
Kentucky.
At least I'm delicious.
Oh, what a good meal he could make. And the rest of you could as well. Who's up next?
Wait, I'm sorry, one more thing.
You're supposed to tell
They can
us.
turn
actually.
people into food. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, what's your
Well,
last
it's
name,
like,
Noi?
guys, hear me out.
What kind of bucket am I tenders? Am I thighs? What kind of chicken bucket?
All thighs, baby.
Damn right. All right, we're good.
Oh, that was your question. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it was a rhetorical question, but the answer to who's next, quote unquote, is actually Will, because that's who's next in initiative order.
I think I'm gonna shoot a magic missile at her.
Alrighty.
4 to be exact.
Yeah, that you don't gotta roll to hit nothing. Go for it. Roll that damage, boy.
Yeah. Fuck.
2, 3. Okay, 5,
3,
9,
4.
14. Okay, 14 points of damage. All right. Do you want to like describe this in like an epic way, Will, or is it just pew 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 pew?
Yeah, I think I just like shoot them all right at her head.
Damn. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So you just bam, bam, bam. Ow! Stop.
Oh, wait. Can I make an amendment? Can I aim one of them at like the book she's holding?
Yes.
Just just try.
And I'm going to roll. I'm gonna roll strength here to see if she keeps her grip. Okay, yeah, you hit it, but that was a 17, so I'm gonna see if she's able to hold on to it. You just shot my... What is with you? God! No one... Greg didn't tell me you were also ranged.
Gregory Archibald.
How do additional actions work? Like, can I...
Like bonus actions?
Yeah. Like, is it just like...
If it's under the thing that says bonus action,
Yeah.
you can do it.
If it's a bonus action, you can do it.
What? Where would I see those?
In your
Should
actions
be-
tab, there's bonus
Yeah,
actions.
and then you scroll down, and then there's a little margin that says bonus.
I'm assuming I'm like not close enough to like grab the bucket of chicken away and like.
You could you haven't used your movement, so if you want that to be your action, you could try and grab the bucket of Noi.
No, I should probably stay away from that. Like, chill.
Yeah, no, that's chill. Okay, so that's your turn?
Yeah, unless I can use Mage Hand to grab it, but that would be like an action.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm good though.
Okay, cool. So you shot her in the face though, so that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And let's be honest here, she's not looking great. Like from where that one arrow was, like her clothes are looking kind of tattered again. You did lightning bolt her earlier. She's looking a little barbecued herself. But all that aside, it's Incarone's turn.
I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity for me.
Oh baby. Just dex saving throw.
Yeah, just quick dex.
Gonna dex you in the face. That's a
What the hell?
24, baby.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's unfortunate. 'Cause I was just gonna use lightning bolt, but that doesn't work. That's a 14.
One more lightning bolt and she's dead. So maybe that's for the best.
So I'm gonna use the bonus action to make my tiny servant, the mini Materone, try and grab the book
From her hand.
Yeah, just like like either try to yoink it or just like kick it out of her hand.
How big is it? Because she is standing up right now.
Well, hold on. Just before, if I may interject, I don't know if your lightning bolt is the same as my lightning bolt, but it still says that it says they take half damage on a failed or a successful save.
Ooh.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, there we go. Half damage. In that case,
Stupid.
yeah, roll it.
I'm stupid. I forgot. Damn it. Oh my god, that's a lot of things. So that's that's 24 damage normally. So that's 12.
So 12. Okay, got you. Yeah. So you're still able to do that. Yours is a lot less digital and pixely than Will's. Is yours flavored anyway, or is it just a straight old bolt from Zeus?
I got a purple lightning blast.
Hell yeah. Strikes her back into the cabinets. Her head smashes on one of them. Oh, you can both do lightning?
Yes.
Ow! She's like twitching with like all the fucking electrical currents going through her body right now. Very well. Do you still want to do the thing with your mini room?
Yeah,
Cool.
made around the servant. Servant is tiny.
Yes. So before it, you go ahead.
Because I did make it like smack the hat off, so I don't know where it is now, but it's probably been flung around for a little bit. It might be dead. Who knows?
I would have told you. I would have told you.
Yeah.
I'd use a bonus action to kick it.
It is size tiny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so before you did the lightning, your plan would not have worked because she was standing up again. But since you blasted her across the kitchen, she fell back down. So yeah, Mini Roan can come and try and wrestle the book from her. I'm just going to roll strength again at disadvantage because she just got cooked.
Well, why wouldn't she have been able to pick up or get to the book? Because I was able to get to the hat, but just crawling up her.
Well, she wasn't holding on. The book is in her hand. But regardless, no bueno. No bueno. She's a little too fried to really hold the grip.
Being able to reach it.
Yep. So Mini Roan now has the cookbook / recipe book / whatever else I decide is in it. Which, if that's your turn, passes us down to Dauntless.
Yep.
I'm delicious.
Oh, yeah, right. So, if you want to give me a wisdom save to try and DC 15 to get out of Kentucky Fried Chicken hell.
Nice.
Yeah! So, after getting fried across the kitchen, May looks behind her and sees this bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken start to rumble and shake, and Sir Dauntless's arm punches out of it triumphantly as the rest of you just crawls out, like in a valiant leap. Welcome back. No!
Yep.
You were supposed to stay chicken!
Nah.
Well, fuck, I got nothing. I got no response to that.
Do I still have a turn, or was that my whole?
If you wanted like anything like that would be your main turn, but if you want to do like a bonus action or movement, you may.
Bonus action. Let me see here. You know what I can do,
Oh dear.
because I saved it. Action surge.
Oh my god. Alright, let's do it.
And I'm going to get out, reappear from the pocket dimension, shield and sword.
Oh no.
And I am going to begin wailing on the bitch. Natural 20.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I think we just decapitated her.
Yeah. So that's the 12. That's oh my god.
That's 12, and
The-
then I still get my second attack.
The 27 was the to hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
12
12
is the
damage where we're
damage.
at so far.
Yep. And then I still get the.
How do crits work?
They work differently. Some people just roll the damage and then double it, or you just roll twice the number of dice. By default, it's twice the number.
I'm gonna tell you right here, it doesn't matter how much damage you do.
Well, I still get another attack.
I just want to
So
see it.
19 hit.
Yes, 19 hits.
Alright, that's 8 more damage.
8. Okay.
Let me just check something real quick as well. That's an other action, meaning I still have my bonus action. Meaning I can expend a superiority die to also grapple the bitch again.
I stood up. I got so excited.
I can tell you sound far away.
Okay, guys, I got excited.
Just do
So
it.
I know
Noah.
like you said, I don't need to. But after both of those, both weapons back down, and I'm grabbing this bitch again.
You're going for the grapple again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I
Awesome.
haven't used my bonus
Sure might be
action.
grabbing a corpse at this point.
That's the plan, honestly.
Okay.
Just hit her with a German suplex.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
that's
Heavenly
that.
Potemkin Buster.
I'm gonna heavenly Potemkin Buster this lady.
So Noi, I'm going to tell you. This cannot end fatally. However, that's enough damage to knock her out cold. So, without describing cutting off her head, how would you like to do this?
Well, alright, then it is still what we were just talking about. It is slash, big slash because of crit, across, it's like the entire body.
Mm-hmm.
Pin in the shoulder, grab, heavenly Potemkin Buster, but just a regular one. So I just, like, get up on the counter, jump, and, like, break maybe a bone.
Incredible.
Regular Potemkin Buster.
And then just to wrap it up with a bow, you're then also holding her down.
No, I just toss her.
You just toss her. Cool.
Just toss her.
Discard over it.
She is out cold.
I'm gonna take her book.
Miniron's already got it, so you're set. So that's combat. Combat is over. Gourmet has been defeated. She's knocked out. There's a lot of bruises on her body. But she...
Well, I fucking told her before we started fighting that we would do this, and she didn't fucking believe us.
So she is not dead.
We really didn't try all that hard to like solve this diplomatically. If I'm being honest.
Diplomacy was. This is not team diplomacy, and that's alright.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, she turned our friends into eggs and then threatened to kill us. I feel like
Like
we
a
were.
band of
Yeah.
thugs. We're just.
well, it's our house. Listen. This is our house. She broke in, turned our friends into eggs, and then said, "I'm going to kill you." Legally, we have a right to defend ourselves.
I think what we do goes a little bit beyond self-defense.
But here's the beauty though. We're not calling the cops, so nobody will know.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't get Sheriff Bacon
Gotta,
involved.
Like, turn her into like bacon or something.
So I'm saying, can we deal with the friends are still eggs thing first? Can we look in the
Sure,
book? Like, is there a way to
You're
turn them
right,
back?
you're right.
I agree with you. I just want to get them back.
To like roll a card it's wait actually what is the contents of the book?
Yeah, so, who has it? Is it Miniron or does Spencer have it?
It'd be
I'm
mini
looking
run.
at yeah, I'm gonna look at it with mini run though.
Okay, perfect. So, can you see what Miniron sees?
I mean, I would imagine because it is. I would imagine that it just gave it to me. So
Yeah.
I could just look at it together.
Okay, awesome. So, yeah, you're able to take a look through, and this book, it is genuinely magic food recipes. It's all, like, culinary combat shit, like turning people into chicken, turning people into eggs, creating creatures made out of sweet sugary substances. but this isn't a type of magic that you've ever really learned. You can kind of decipher what it's doing, but whether or not you can actually do anything with it is for you to find out. Because you do have the most magic use experience. Because I'm assuming because you're the witch.
Yeah. I got the book of necromancy.
Yeah, necromancy. That's fire. Bars.
Because you're super magical and I'm super sciencey, and cooking is basically science, and this is magic science. So we've got this.
Technically, I'm magic too.
There you go. Look, this is perfect. We got the dream team here. Noah, you're gonna be so perfect for this.
You need,
This
to
is
flex,
great.
you need to flex your big awesome muscles while we figure out this spell book.
Okay, we know that in this we can see how to turn people to eggs. So
Do I roll Arcana?
Yes, roll Arcana.
I'm
Can I
just gonna
help?
say while you're doing that,
DC is going to be 18.
or I'm just
24.
gonna say while y'all are doing that, I didn't need nothing. I just got up, so I think they just need to like get their shit together.
Okay. Okay, all right.
well, you were, a little different.
You're just built different.
Just a tad bit different. Just a tad
I
bit
was a
different.
whole bucket of chicken. They can't escape from an egg. I escaped the entire KFC bucket. Bro.
Listen, you gotta remember.
Personalized eggs. They weren't just a bucket, and that's
Yeah.
sad. You weren't even personalized.
And the bucket was open to the air, like you had room to crawl out. They're sealed in there. An egg's different.
Bro, birds hatch from eggs like every day.
Well, fuck you, right?
Emma was an egg before, and Elle's also a
Exactly. Someone
bird.
here has experience. Like,
Okay.
dog.
So, Ryan, with a 24, you're pretty confident that with the spell and how to turn people into eggs, there's nowhere on here that actually says how to turn them back, but you have enough competence, as much as that pains me to say with magic, that you believe that you can touch into your arcane cat magic and hopefully turn them back.
Don't worry, I got this. Nah, I'd win.
No, you'd win.
Nah, I'd turn them back.
So you put out your paws or hands, whatever you got. I would imagine there's like a brief incantation. I didn't make anything up though, so we're just gonna say you read it.
It's all in French.
And with the intention to turn these people back from eggs, you cast the spell. The first one we see move is Aaron's egg, which rolls ever so slightly towards Will, and it starts to crack. And then a little more, and a shard of egg falls out, and you can see an eye inside. And then the rest of the egg falls apart, and the others start cracking. And they're fucking chickens.
Well, then. Wait, they're what? They're what? They're doing what?
They're all little tiny chicken TCR.
Well, at least with Aaron's is fairly normal.
They all seem at least aware. Like they seem at least like conscious and sentient. They're all kind of squawking at you. So
Can I translate to chicken?
yes, you can. Who are you translating for?
I mean, well, no. Before I do that, I don't know what. I'll
No, go nuts.
well, I don't know. I feel like what good is that gonna do?
Find out what the chickens have to say.
I mean,
Oh, does it actually take a spell slot?
No.
it does.
Oh, Will's does,
That's
yeah.
why I'm hesitant. I don't know. Let's maybe look through the book a little bit more first.
Well, I tried. I mean,
We got egg
I-
to chicken. Now we need chicken to person.
I think we should also just like call David to tell him that hey, everything's
David's a
good now.
fuck. We've discussed this.
I didn't discuss this.
We were not
discussed
part
it.
of that.
We discussed it.
Yeah. Well, just so you guys know, David's a fuck. We figured that out.
Okay, well.
okay.
Well, I could have told you
whatever
that.
case,
I was like, wait, we still have this lady like all beat up. Let's get her to.
Is she still
Can't tie her
unconscious?
up.
Or did she just come
I'm
back?
tying her up because
So-
I'm taking her knife and I'm tying her up.
As you're doing that, she's slowly kind of gaining consciousness back, and she looks over at the chickens. Oh my! No, you said it wrong, didn't you? Fuck! Ugh!
Oh man.
Oh my God,
In the book.
are you new to this?
No, I mean, not particularly.
Okay, well, why'd you turn them back into chickens? They weren't chickens
Because
when I
most
got
of
to
them are
them.
trying to fucking kill people, you stupid bitch.
See, you always like this? I don't like this one.
I mean,
You're
like,
going
either
to,
you
I'm gonna
cleave
hit
or
you
bitch.
again.
Well, I think you've severely concussed me. So,
Really?
you
It
good.
can get worse.
it could. Or,
One more magic missile, you better.
no, hold on. How about this? I'll help you do the spell correctly. You get your friends back, and I'll leave. I'll leave. You can send me out the door. Just
Okay.
please, not another magic missile.
Hold on, let me.
Okay, but
Hold on, wait. Everyone huddle up. I'll help her.
she's tied up. I just want to clarify. She can't just run away.
So
We're huddling.
here's the plan. Stipulation: they must turn them back from chicken first before they get untied. Second thing, we don't untie them.
Okay.
And we beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, and we beat the shit out of them
Well,
again.
we did it the first time. I feel like
But we'll do it again.
No,
You
you
turn
see-
them
you see-
into a chicken?
I'm.
I feel like
Yeah,
second
I'm
that
not
idea.
I'm not fully on board with them just leaving because like they're just gonna go do this somewhere else.
What did you not hear?
Well, we should-
Stipulation 2: we don't untie them.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. I'm on board with that.
I
I
wish
don't
we
know
should
how.
probably bring like David down as well, just to get
David's a
his
fuck, we
opinion.
discussed
We should, okay. We should probably at least ask because maybe David knows something that maybe David can turn them back and then we can just.
Listen, you're running out of time before they stay stuck as chickens. Do you want to do the
Okay.
spell or no?
Holy shit! Yes, do
Alright,
the fucking
yeah,
spell.
you know what? Yeah, you do it.
Okay.
I will personally take you outside and let you go.
You know,
Because I'm big, strong, and can carry you.
you're a knight, so I'm gonna take your word. Okay, cat girl, give me your paw.
I record
have
it for
to go
David.
ahead.
Can I record this?
Can you call consent? I
Get-
really want to bring David here. I don't care if you guys think he's a fuck.
I'm more tempted to ask, is there a reason that you can't record this? Yeah, of course you can.
I'm gonna record. We'll send a quick text, be like, David, we're in the basement or whatever, and then I'm gonna record
We're in the
this.
kitchen.
Kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yo, real
close
quick,
enough.
can I check the analytics on that egg's going down the stairs?
So far, we're looking at like 1,500 views and like a whole bunch of comments, all going along the lines of "fuck yeah, egg, fuck yeah, egg."
I mean, also, I never specified this, but can I retroactively say that I was like recording like a POV like GoPro of me and Noy like falling down the stairs? towards the-
Will, you have video editing powers that borderline reality warping, so yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
And then text David.
Yeah,
I
so we
did do
texted
my-
David that. I'm gonna text David that.
sorry,
Taking my
Ryan.
hand to gourmet.
Okay, she takes your hand. She goes French, and says, "Okay, we say it together. Got it?" She just rolls her eyes at you, and the two of you start to recite this spell and this golden magic, the same one you saw in the eyes of the chocolate bunny, glow from your hands, and the chickens all start to take more familiar shapes. Everyone seems to be looking a little more human, but the magic isn't quite done yet. As she's chanting, she looks to Ryan and says, "Decoy, egg," and poofs into her own egg that rolls for a beeline out the door.
Crush it, crush it, crush it, crush it.
Grab it.
You give me I'm gonna say you can try. You can give me an athletics.
Wait, sorry, she turned into an egg?
Yeah, she in a reverse turned into an egg so she would not be tied up and is
Oh.
speeding towards that door.
So athletics,
Yeah,
13.
a 13. No, you dive over the chair, but this sneaky little shell gets right past you and rolls
Can I shoot it with my crossbow?
out the door.
I cast Mage Hand to stop it.
We're gonna say the mage hand manifests as your ability to make limbs spawn from anywhere, as a hand that just spawns in the doorway and grabs it.
She was
and
still tied up, that fucking bitch.
and as you do, it just breaks.
Oh, well then.
Problem solved.
Our friends are still chickens.
No, the transformation was finished.
Oh,
Okay.
it was? Okay.
Yeah. She just turned into an egg to make a getaway.
Well, now it's been crushed, so she's either dead or teleported, and my money's on teleported because she's a fucking bitch.
So just
That just means we have someone to look forward to killing.
I lied. This is my new Gustav. The bunny was chilled.
Say
This is
that
my new
again.
You have
That's fucking terrifying. It's huge.
But with that, Gourmet is at least seemingly gone, and TCR is all back, and incredibly, everyone seems incredibly confused at what just happened. They don't have any recollection of when they were eggs, but they do recall waking up as chickens, seeing you guys beating up a Michelin star chef, said chef turning into an egg,
Michelin star bitch.
and then dying. That's bars right there. That's gonna be on the news article. Happy Easter!
That in quote book.
That was awesome.
That was sick as hell.
Yippee.
Yeah.
Afterwards, David scolded you all for being late to meet for the Easter egg hunt at the very beginning of the game, and you all found many.
Bitch.
Hold on, can I bitch and Buster him
David,
too?
we were here all the time.
Okay, he's a fuck.
Oh my god, the vitriol.
Cast lightning bolt.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning into our Easter special. Thank you to my lovely players for participating in the Easter egg hunt of a lifetime. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you the next time on the Roll Red channel. Happy Easter, every pony!
Fortnite.